caution, cold like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in a cage, I'ma let out the. Wake up, get out the sheets. We came for war, man, forget about peace. You take the west, I'll take on the east. I'ma put him in the cage, never let out the. Yeah, I hear him chatting the noise. Move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Man's so tough, but man's keep walking, yeah. Just too sharp with the prize. White girls, better tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch me, please use caution. Beg, please get on your knees. Came from the jungle, up in the trees. I got a few tricks up in the sleeve. One wrong move, I'ma let out the. Big shoes, check out the crease. Blow like I'm Bigfoot, step on the beat. Make a man's run till he step out the cleats. When the whole place scream, gotta get out the. Yeah, I hear him chat to the noise. Move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Man's so tough, but man's keep walking, yeah. Just too sharp with the prize. White girls, better tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch me, please use caution. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Yeah, I hear him chat to the noise. Can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Nice keep walking, yeah. Just too sharp with the prize. They'll tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch me, please use caution.
Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, evening, depending on where you're at in this lovely world. Good morning, Andrea, Sky, Lazy for Days, Mistrella, GSH, Celestial Mystique, Blue Hoodie, Debbie, Madonna Knoll, Scouts Honor, Surely Not Temple, TTV, Cupcake, Paolo, Secret Squirrel, Long White, Freya. Hi, how's everyone doing today? Everyone have a great day? I hope so. I hope everyone's Saturday is going well. Okay. So Roz put out a community tab post. We're going to go briefly over that, and then we shall bounce over to some retros. Have I watched them? I feel like one of them we might have watched together. I don't know, though. So I just needed a break from everything that's happening. I did. It's all so heavy and dramatic. So I wanted retros. They seem safe. She missed me? Diary, I missed you. In my brain, I read it. Does that count? I swear in my brain, I definitely did. Hi, gas station chic. Okay, Roz, 3 hours ago. There she was. What time was that for her? So, like 10. Oh, good morning, Roz. Hey, friends, don't call me your friend. I have a statement I'd like to make that's not about the recent events in my live stream, but something from a couple of years ago. Newer subscribers may not know any of what I'm about to discuss, so if you are confused, I do apologize. But for the sake of growth, healing, and moving on, I think this is an important step. Last night, I reached out to and had a private FaceTime with Rain, also known as Planet with a Palette. In 2023, we had an explosive, dragged-out internet feud that got disgusting in every sense of the word. We spoke for hours. Last year, I received an email from Rain that I ignored. I was not ready to speak with them. Recent events had me reflecting on what happened between us, and it had me see that I am so exhausted by animosity that hung between us privately and publicly. There was a simple solution, and the only roadblock to that solution was me. And that was to have a conversation. It was very heartfelt, deep, and long conversation that went through multiple talking points we agreed were not healthy to bring public again. Even on the points that we have very different stances on how they happened, we were able to come to an understanding of the core pain points on both sides. Both sides were able to genuinely apologize for both of our actions that came from and caused immense pain and strife. We hope that with this public statement, our followers can know we have no bad blood. We do not want ill for each other. We both just want to be happy, create content on our platforms, and while we may never be friends, we can be at peace. Jesus, I just fucking started salivating. That was so much. Thank you for your time and consideration. I ask that no one harass. Do I have an earphone installed aside? No, I'm just going crazy. It's fine. That we both let bygones be bygones. I ask that you go to their content. You either leave support or say nothing. We have ended the animosity and we have made amends. We reached our common goal, which was peace. Cool. Hi, Stephanie and Shadow, Purple P, 76 Bellamia, Carolyn. Oh, my word. Can I just say, Rain is gorgeous. I bet she trauma dumped on Rain for hours. All Rain wants is to be left alone. So maybe that was the price they paid for it. I feel like this is a lie. I don't know. Listen, I'm happy for Rain. I hope this means Planet with a Pallet's response makes me sad. I haven't seen it, Veronica. I hope for Rain, this means Roz will never bring up Tyler again, nor Rain's children in general. I hope nothing but the best for them. I don't know very much. I don't know anything really, to be honest with you. I really don't. Hold on, let's look up. You're saying planet with a palette. Let's see. Oh. Oh my God, why are they both novels? There's so much. Little Sarah, thank you so much for the super chat. Happy weekend, Scar and chat. Thank you for always keeping us up to date with this girl. Thank you. I appreciate it. And listen, what we're going over today, other than this, is not going to be up to date. But damn, if it's not going to be lore. I don't know if it's good lore, but it's lore nonetheless. I feel like it's all been to so much. So much. And I feel like to some degree, if you've ever had to experience or you know someone who's experienced what is happening over there, it just gets to be a lot. It gets to be a lot. I would like to point out that approximation does not mean association. Thank you. Hi, Tally's Whacker. Well, that's a fun. We have Tally You and Tally's Whacker. Tally's Whacker, are you whacking Tally You? Probably not. You guys probably have no association, but I just have to ask that question. Okay, Planet with a Palette. Howdy, y'all. I would like to make a public statement on regards to my relationship with the content creator, Roz. Many of you know, had been quite publicly turbulent. Blue Hoodie, thank you so much for gifting a channel membership. I miss my loser name. Please enjoy your blowy from Blue Hoodie. We're going to call it a Christmas blowy. Thank you so much, Blue Hoodie. Last night, Roz reached out to me and we were able to put our differences and hurt feelings aside to have a productive conversation. Blah. This is so much. Please remember we were genuinely close at one point in our lives. That's not what she said, but I'm going to try to summarize it as I read it. They care for one another. They were able to apologize for the harm they've done to one another. At the core, they were reacting because of hurt feelings. They would like to heal. They had a long conversation. They've decided it had nuanced and complex situations in it. They're not going to be able to be friends again, but they're going to be able to look at the future and coexist in peace. Please, none of their followers go over to Roz and be ugly and be respectful. They hold no ill will. Healing and growth on both sides. And thanks, Roz, for reaching out to Planet with a Palette. Cool. Look at that. We did it. We did. 'Tis the season for blowies. Just a lovely blowy. Hi, Atomic Blonde. Is Corvid in here? Corvid, are you here? Okay, now we got Big Roz. Tiny Scar and a Big Roz. Why is she bringing that up? My God, this woman is so unhinged. I don't know. I think sometimes, I'll speak from personal experience, when there's something that shakes things up, right? It makes you reflect on other things that have been turbulent. And so maybe Roz is just like, I need to look at the destructive aspects of my life and try to make amends. I don't know. I just don't like Roz. 3 years, she trashed them, but this makes it all okay. Even if it doesn't make it okay, if Planet with a Palette, and like I said, I don't know them well, obviously at all, but if they're content with this and this gives them some peace and able to move on, I'm happy for them. Roz, do what you do, Roz, but I hope that Planet with a Palette is able to have some peace. Okay, we're going to wear ugly tie-dye again. I love tie-dye. It's just on Roz.
Hi, welcome.
Who was it? Was it Yami? Where's Yami at? Yami decided to scar my eyeballs last night or this morning, one of the two. It was a lot.
To me. I like
this little piece of plastic on my leg is really pissing me off in editing. Lol. Don't take offense. Let's make amends. Rip it all to shreds and let it go. That song is in my head now. I don't know if I know that one. Hi, Hazley.
That my tie-dye.
Oh, hold on. Dainty. Oh my gosh, what a cutie patootie. I would have preferred this outfit over what she wore for the Whatever podcast. Whatever? No, we're all insane. I would have preferred this. At least it didn't have like the floppy titties. Okay, so we were watching. Shut up. Everyone, shut up. Hi, Aussies. We were watching a retro and Aren't You Exhausted live last night. And do y'all remember recently? This happened recently. Roz was talking about as far as people she's spoken to that didn't want anything from her. The girl that was a food scientist, and she was stating that this was the coolest person she had ever met, that they were amazing, that they didn't really date. They kind of were just seeing each other. Well, in the retro, Ross says they were a feeder. I know, shocking. Shocking, I tell you. But they were a feeder. So I feel like they were getting something. Mm-hmm. Hi, Laurel. Okay, but can she keep something to herself for once? That's so strange to me. At least give it a day. Like, she got out of Kirby's card, went live. She has conversations with people. She's never able to just let things be for a minute. Like, enjoy the good for a second. Like, now that you guys have laid whatever to rest. Hi, Emla just give it a day. It doesn't have to be, oh, I am a victim of Top Chat TTV. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. It doesn't have to be an internet statement right away. Like, you guys had that conversation, but maybe let's wait till Monday, you know?
My tie-dye shoes basically like perfectly match.
Oh yes, but this would have been so much better for the Whatever podcast. It still matches, but without being
This shirt.
Great song, GSH.
My depression is really bad right now. So I'm
No, like I said, I didn't watch these, so I guess we're starting off sad.
forcing myself to leave the house. I don't fucking want to. I want to rock
She looks tiny here.
out in my bed, and I'm not going to do that today. I've been debating about whether or not I was going to go to the discount store this weekend again because they posted a special.
What do I have the speed at? Is that normal? She sounds relatively quick right now. Is that my brain?
Like a $5 off voucher for your next visit if you spend, I think, $30. And then they also posted these light body armor drinks, a 20 pack, where like a 16 pack on Amazon is like $40+. They're currently $15 at the.
I wish I could hold grudges, but with time and healing, I let it go. Life is too short. I'm one of those people that I can recognize that a relationship is no longer beneficial to my mental health, or that I keep spending on them. I don't mean financially, but emotionally and stuff. I can understand just letting it go, and I may not wish ill upon them, but I can just let it go. Her mouth reminds me of a man's. Why a man's? I imagine a trout. Maybe not a male, but or a fish.
Discount store. And I want drinks for the outside, and I've been debating on, like, am I gonna buy Diet Coke, or am I gonna like restock on Diet Coke, or maybe buy something like that? And I've decided I'm gonna buy something like that because it's a really great deal.
Hi, Reginald. Thanks for keeping me company while I make the banners for the Malibu Barbie B-Day party tomorrow. My goddaughter's goddaughter's daughter turns 8. Oh, that sounds like such a fun Christmas/birthday event. We are here for you.
It's a way better price for what I'm getting. And there were a couple other smaller things I wanted to grab that would help me hit my total. And then I would have a savings the next time that I went. So
maybe I can put it on 1.25. Let's see. Both of them are relatively short videos. I say that. I mean, they're 30 minutes long, so maybe not short. But compared to when we watched 3 hours, 3-hour lives, it's short.
It'll also get me out of the house because
Veronica, hi, how you doing? Did you see the missing neck poster? Just curious.
the discount store is like one of my safe places. Because I do struggle with severe anxiety, and I've struggled significantly with agoraphobia in the past, and I still.
Stop it! You don't have agoraphobia, you dumb bitch. Social anxiety and self-isolation does not equal agoraphobia, you dumb dumb. Oh, no, go back.
I do struggle with severe anxiety, and I do struggle.
Severe anxiety, yes, sure, but not agoraphobia.
I've struggled significantly with agoraphobia in the past, and I still.
No, 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 no. Have you ever been diagnosed? Also, no. Have you ever had to speak to a healthcare provider to try to work over some of the agoraphobic things like opening curtains, having not left your house in 10 years? It is a thing. What you do, Roz, is not agoraphobia. It is you get down, you get self-conscious, you don't want people to see you, so you hang out at home. That is not agoraphobia.
Can have those types of tendencies. Like, I'm still trying to get the courage to get myself back to Costco. Every time I try, I think about having a panic attack. Anytime I think about going to a big box store,
I think about having a panic attack. What?
Back to Costco. Every time I try, I think about having a panic attack. Anytime I think.
She has perceivophobia. Okay, so I get social anxiety, right? Ooh, is this a joke, GSH? My friend is traveling from VA to Texas for the holidays. Said she crossed into the Central Time this morning. Told her when she flies back to VA, she will be going back to the future. Thank you, GSH. So I have social anxiety. And sometimes for me, it's not that I think about having an anxiety attack. I'll think, oh my God, is there going to be a quick exit? How many people are going to be there? Am I going to be able to move quickly? What are the crowds going to be like? Are the crowds going to be looking at me? What if this happens? What if I start having palpitations and people notice that I start shaking? What's going to happen? I don't think about having a panic attack. I think about all the things around them. Like, I don't think about the panic attack. Hi, Niche.
About going to a big box store. Like, I can't even go to a Walmart. It's too big. It's too much and too many people, and the vibes are weird because there's just too many people. And so
it's a good thing you had the scooter when you went on the Sam's Club and you were singing as you went down the aisles, beep beeping.
Yeah. I think
it just happened. Yeah. Like the way I explained myself of not going places.
I'm feeling a bit better because I had a really hard cry earlier. I was on FaceTime with a friend, shared some stuff with her, and I finally feel like I just like all that sadness and all that crap. And I really.
At least she's getting out of the house here. These are both from May of last year that we are going to be watching. Oh my gosh, we're almost in 2026. This one's from May 15th, and the next one's like May 20th, 27th, something.
Hard cry. Like, I've been crying a lot more recently, but I haven't had like a good old like heaving moment in a while. So I'm glad.
And the title of this is First Swim of the Summer and Grocery Haul.
That I got that out of my system because this shit fucking sucks and I don't like being sad. Who likes being sad? So I went and I saw in the coolers they put some individual drinks.
I hate these glasses so much. Yami has a pair of them.
So before I even went shopping, I bought this, sat down in the like little area.
What is this face?
Chairs. Take a sip, and I was not impressed, not even a little bit. So I ended up changing.
I just don't like her face. This was last year. Yes, it was, Kayla. It was.
I ended up changing the plan, which you'll see in a moment, but I was.
What is this face? Rise. Fix your face. Don't worry. Be happy. Like, I don't know if she can have it downturned any further.
Not happy. So I got a couple frozen meals. I got one of the pizza things. I only had one protein yogurt left, so I bought it.
One of the pizza things. This looks like a Hot Pocket. Hi, Boo Squeezy. Okay, let's see. What's in here? Maybe she'll take it out when we get somewhere else. This is the Hot Pocket. She said pizza things. Oh, it's a crispy and melty pizza melt. All right.
Pizza things. I only had one protein yogurt left, so I bought it. And some more Fiber One bars. And then I did not like that body armor. So for the same price, I got 32 drinks instead of 20. And I'm just going to add Mio or whatever to it.
They're flavored already. Those are flavored waters. They're splash beverages, Aussie. So they have them like lemon lime, fruit punch, but they're flavored water. And I don't mean like the echo of a flavor. It's pretty prominent. It's You can taste it.
Because I haven't tried lemon or berry yet, but the orange was eh.
Oh, one's berry.
I've been on my health. I feel like I'm about a year into my health journey for real. I dabbled a little bit.
Sparkling? No, not sparkling. Literally, it's just like if you were to already put the Mio packets in a water.
For a year ago. A year ago today, I was in the mental hospital.
Got to make sure you all know the app.
Yeah. During this week, a year ago today, I was in the mental hospital in Florida.
Okay, make sure you tell us twice.
The very end of April was when a lot of shit went down in my life last year. Hit the 1 year anniversary of me waking up and leaving Peterism. Because it was a few days before I took myself to the mental hospital that I laid in bed for two days and just cried. Hit the 1 year. Yeah. During this week, a year ago today, I was in the mental hospital in Florida. The very end of April was when a lot of shit went down in my life last year. Hit the 1 year anniversary of me waking up and leaving Peterism. Because it was a few days before I took myself to the mental hospital that I laid in bed for two days and just cried about realizing I needed to leave Peterism, realizing how toxic it was.
Do you not realize what you do now, Roz? It's the same thing.
It took external forces for me to see it, for me to wake up. But ultimately, I came to these conclusions on my own, and I realized I needed to change. And I used spite to fuel me for a while. I sure did.
I feel like that's the only way she gets shit done. Have y'all noticed that? Roz won't do anything out of self-drive. The only way Roz accomplishes anything is out of spite. Like when she did the laps recently in the pool, I say recently, a couple months ago, she said she was fueled on spite. She can't do anything out of just the urge to become a better person or want to get healthy. It's to show the reactors, look at it. It's to do this. It's never for self.
I sure did. But I outgrew that. I got over that. I healed from all that shit that happened last year. And I don't like to think about those people.
I'm very happy you're live as well. Thanks. Tip Scar like this video. Oh yes, please. If you guys want to tickle the like button right underneath the chin, a little blah, 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 would love it. Thank you.
All that time at all serves me nothing. The energy is gross. But I just think that the amount of growth that I've had in 1 year.
Scar, be quiet. Don't be rude. You should see over the past year the growth you've had. Shh.
Especially in comparison to the stagnation of others.
I think that was shade to Rain. Was that shade to Rain?
I've had in 1 year. Especially in comparison to the stagnation of others. That speaks for itself. I don't really need to say anything else.
I'm fixing my diabetes. Keep eating.
Source trauma. That is a bona fide fact.
I really didn't know. I told y'all I didn't watch these. Thank you for a safe space. Thank you so much for the super chat, Sky. And I tried to be. I really didn't watch these, so I didn't know there was going to be shade. It was a quinky dink.
At this point, in all of the psychology research surrounding PTSD and everything.
Put down the psychology books. Instead of you trying to do all of this research, just talk to a healthcare provider and let them help you through the work. Stop Googling. Get offline.
It doesn't surprise me that I'm having a depressive spell right now because I'm having a trauma anniversary. It was a mild grade trauma comparatively to my laundry list of trauma. But unfortunately, once you experience compound trauma, things that may not necessarily individually be a traumatic enough event do induce PTSD.
Hi, Wilma. I was catching up and saw you read statements by Roz. Roz also commented on Zach's video. That's worth the read. Okay, let's see, everyone. We're going to do that really quick because afterwards, damn it, we are going to ignore the president. Look at the past. Let's see. The Zachary Marie. Where is it? Okay, that's a super thanks. Where art thou, Roz? Where are you? Scrolling. Jeez. Aw, Sparkle, I'm sorry you saw that way. En Vogue. Oh. There's someone I'm not a huge fan of in there, but I can ignore that person. Oh, I didn't know Zachary Marie had the deleted Twitch live stream from Cam. And I'll just say, the way that gave me goosebumps in the negative, it was bad. Can we talk about statistics for a second? Out of 100 reports, less than 7 of people that are reported will spend a single day in jail. Fun fact. So, what do you have? Hold on. My dog has an ornament. Are you fucking high? Excuse me for a second, y'all. Give me, no, Not happening. Give me that. Okay, I've got it. Okay, let's see. We're still scrolling here. I'll share this tab with y'all instead. I've watched that, dude. Same. Yeah, no, it was very yucky. I will say from personal experience, sometimes it doesn't matter if you say names. Okay, let's keep looking. Scrolling. Where are you, Roz? Did I skip it? If y'all see it, Puppers is trolling. I know. Lyric. Oh, no, it wasn't Lyric. It was Bunches. But or Lyric typically. There it is. Lyric doesn't typically go after things he shouldn't be chewing on. Bunches is the one. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. If you're not supposed to have it, she'll have it. Hi, Kitchen Zombie. Zachary. Why don't I like? I know it's Zachary Michael, but I don't know. It's Zachary Marie to be. Okay. Thank you for this video. To address the end, I want to state 2 things. I acknowledge you edited for brevity, but the last part where I talked about silence, I stated I edited into my statement an hour before I went live. It was impulsive. The rest of my statement I ran by a close friend. I'd only slept for 1 hour. I just wanted to provide the context to say that in my extremely triggered state, I feel like I made a couple of mistakes in how I handled it. I tried my best to handle the situation in the best way I knew how. It isn't content, but Cam had already made it as such by threatening that to be content. I tagged Girl World simply because I wanted my response to be seen. I see how it can come across as mixed messages. I wish I had stuck with the original statement. I also wish I had gauged with other people regarding their response in Girl World instead of just running with my limited understanding of what happened. I do have a lot of people blocked. I didn't want what happened to me to be the content. I wanted the players involved to be called out. But ultimately, you handled this with the sensitivity and honesty it deserved. Thank you, Zach. I hope you can hold a little grace for me being contradictory because ultimately I was traumatized to hell and back by this and sleep deprived. If that comes off as an excuse, I'm sorry. I simply wanted to explain. All right. Now we're ignoring everything. Hold on. I guess I have to acknowledge her statement to some degree. Roz, I am sorry. You're never going to watch me. Don't do it. Mind your business. I'm sorry that Cam decided to go real life. It was fucked up, and what they said was fucked up. I can also say your sentences throughout the video were also contradictory. Not even in just your statement, on your lives. You went back and forth that you wanted certain people's attention, but not others. Like, it didn't matter if Aren't You Exhausted or Nikki or whomever was speaking about it. You wanted Zachary Michaels and Pulpy's reaction. That's the honest answer about it. I understand you have every right to speak about all of this in your own way, but you can't expect reaction channels and things to not and then speak about it and the way you want them to speak about it. If it's a conversation, it's a conversation. But you can't have both sides of the coin where people aren't talking about it, but are talking about it. It's dangerous. It's messy. Oh, Chris, hi. There's also incidents where the police don't do anything until several incidents with the same person happens. My ex attempted to murk, and the police didn't do anything for over a year. I'm so sorry, Chris. And that's what I'm saying. It doesn't, even with a name, sometimes it does not matter. Out of 100, 7 might spend a day in jail. 1. And that's out of reported. How many go unreported every year? And I'm not saying just women. I'm saying men, women, non-binary. It happens every day.
And somebody
Okay, now to this, because I want bad sunglasses.
can be piled onto the history of trauma and just kind of add to triggers, symptoms.
Andrew, thank you so much for the super chat. As an ADHD woman who has experienced many situations, I'm very glad we can watch some retro and be silly instead. Please, love you, fellow survivors, especially. Yes, let's watch something silly. Let's say, fuck you, Cam, for making us have these conversations. Don't be yucky, and let's look at bad sunglasses and swimming.
Things like that. And it was traumatic to go back to a mental hospital after what I experienced in Georgia.
But at this one, you got to do karaoke. And karaoke makes all mental health facilities better. I'm going to tell you, I've never had karaoke.
I talked about
We played lots of
that in a previous video, but I'm not getting into all my...
I agree. Roz doesn't know this person's name. She never deserved what happened on Tuesday or what happened 6 years ago. Oh, great.
I'm not getting into all my traumas right now, but
okay.
I bring that up to say I'm a fighter, man. I am many things. I am imperfect. I can be kind of annoying, abrasive, dramatic. The list goes on, but I'm not weak. I'll never be weak. I'll never know what that's like. And I'm thankful for that. Sometimes.
Why doesn't she drive anymore? Her vehicle was totaled because she decided during door dashing not to put on her hazards when she was delivering food. And she left the car in the middle of the road and someone like rear-ended it and totaled it. She did receive money from like a settlement, $6,000. And then they like fundraised and I think it got up to $9,000. We don't know where that money went.
I wish I knew what it was like to be weak. I wish I knew. Thankful for that. Sometimes I wish I knew what it was like to be weak. I wish I
What an odd statement. I just took the time to see if Scar has lips today. Congrats on the lips, Scar. Shirley, thank you for your kind statement. I appreciate you.
I wish I knew a world where I didn't have to be this strong.
She's like a constant little headache. Not actually, but she just says things that...
For the things that I faced. But, overall, I think I do like being strong. Even if it's fucking annoying. I have a little bit of a grocery haul today because today I got my x-rays and my blood work done.
Oh, look, we can wear this shirt with bras. Crazy.
Very excited that that's over with. And I don't want to have to leave my house again until I absolutely have.
I have Caucasian lady lip syndrome. Oh, bless tell you. No, I'm just fluorescent. And so if I'm not wearing a lip shade, I just look like Casper. It's bad. I'm all one shade of eggshell.
Too, which I believe is Tuesday. Today is a Thursday the 2nd of May. I'm really drained and fatigued. Manjaro is making me feel very unwell.
Waoma, politely, also shut your dirty whorish mouth. How rude. I wasn't matching Roz. You wear tie-dye one day, and it just so happens to be this color, and everyone starts calling you out.
Yeah. I don't know when y'all are getting a Manjaro update again, but we'll be talking about it. And,
Wait, what?
Unwell. Yeah. I don't know when y'all are getting a Manjaro update again, but we'll be talking about it. And,
it's all the Manjaro's fault.
I have some concerns, and I'm waiting to get more information.
The concerns was she wasn't able to eat through it. Even Potato. Who's Potato?
But I have a grocery haul because, as I mentioned in my last shop with me, I forgot my cottage cheese, and today was my payday. And when I woke up, I saw one of the first Facebook posts because I guess today was a major restock day for the discount store, and I waited.
It was cottage cheese,
and boy, was it worth the wait to see what they stocked today. And I was like, I'm definitely going today. And then I was debating between Publix and Aldi's. I ended up going to Aldi's.
I feel like last year she was a lot more sad. Does that make sense? Like whenever she was on the hunt Oh, Poe. Aw. I feel like when she was on the hunt for certain diagnoses, she behaved differently. Like when she wanted this diagnosis or that diagnosis, her hands were acting up a whole lot more. When she wanted autism diagnosis, she was wearing headphones and sunglasses.
And so, yeah.
Confession, I went to Aldi's yesterday and I hated it, but I needed my cheeses for a charcuterie for Christmas. I still haven't been to an Aldi's.
I am so proud of myself because I feel like I did a splurge shop at Aldi's, and you'll see why when I show you. My splurge shop was only $40.
What's she doing with her head?
I did a splurge shop at Aldi's, and you'll see why when I show you. My splurge shop was only $45, and I feel like today is one of the best grocery hauls I've ever had. So let's start with the frozen shit. First, the discount store stuff, because I had a friend that he really needed to talk to me, and so I sat in the car even longer than I was originally intending. They had these for
Cloties?
$2.50 each. I've never had these before. I'm gonna try them.
Cloties.
I'll put here how much they are retail. I actually don't know at this present moment. So I got 2 of them for $5 total. They had these white American singles. If I don't like them, I know my brother will. And I would look at the nutrition facts, and I was into it.
70 calories. Is it for one slice or 2? That's a lot of calories for a slice of cheese.
Into it because I do like American cheese, and it was about $2 or $2.49, and I got 2 of those.
Oh, I'm so sorry, aren't you exhausted? I know your stomach was beating the shit out of you yesterday.
And then they had honey roasted turkey breast in the freezer, so I got 3 packages.
Corvid. I went to my PO box yesterday. By the way, if anyone does send stuff, please let me know. I didn't know that. I've never been. I've only been this one time because I just felt like it was time. I needed to go check. They only hold stuff for 15 days though. But Corvid, thank you so much. Corvid decided to send me real maple syrup because I've only had Mrs. Butterworth. That is the extent of my syrup knowledge. And apparently that's not syrup, according to y'all, even if you're wrong. But we did like a small little doop of the flavor because I don't have pancakes. I need to make some pancakes and some eggs and some bacon. But holy shit, is that stuff good. Real syrup doesn't taste anything like Miss Butterworth. I have no idea.
$1.99 each. I got this in a previous haul, and my brother accidentally put it in the fridge, so I just ended up throwing it away because I was too scared to try it. Because it's supposed to...
You've never had maple syrup? No, I've just had the stuff that, is at Wally World that you can sometimes put in the microwave in the plastic container. I've never had real stuff.
Keep frozen until ready to heat, basically. I didn't know how much that would change things, but this is a 20 gram of protein breakfast sandwich, and I want to try it. They were 99 cents a pop. So yeah.
You poor tortured soul.
And then I think the rest of this is, okay, so I got one of these because it's a non-protein yogurt, but I was curious to try pineapple yogurt. It was 50 cents, so...
I'm absolutely obsessed, and I regret not getting more and mixing it with protein vanilla.
I'll try it and see what I think. And then I think I got 17 of these. This was like, okay, I'm definitely going.
At this point in her gurney, she was on the Manjaro, so I understand upping your protein because when you're on that stuff, I hear you have to really get the protein in your diet. Now I don't know what her excuse is.
Because I'm basically out of the I either have one more or I'm completely out of the...
You suggest French toast? Diary. Great idea. Okay. I'm going to be in Arizona for Christmas. When do I leave? Not yet. I think I could probably make French toast tomorrow or Monday. I'm going to I'm going to use real syrup.
Your protein shakes, and 2 of these equals the protein of 1 of those. So my thought is maybe I can fit 2 of these into my shakes, and it's only slightly higher in calorie, like not by a lot, comparatively to a Premier Protein shake. So, and these are 50 cents, and I did a little Googles and found out these are normally $1.47.
Good God, that's an expensive yogurt.
At like Cedar.
So are the Chobani's, though.
Grocery stores. So.
Hey, Long White, I hope you are doing well. And hi, Pink Ink.
They're a third of the cost. And with how frequently I use these things, and like these are a safe snack too. Like if I just need some protein and I just am struggling.
Can I smack the word safe snack out of Roz's? No, that sounds like I'm smacking her mouth. in her vocabulary, can I smack it because she doesn't use it in the correct way? Is it a quick, easy meal? Sure. It's not a safe meal, though.
To want to eat.
I feel like you grab everything and you call it a safe meal.
I will eat these. And so I haven't had the vanilla flavor, obviously. Since I like the strawberry, I was like, the vanilla cannot be that far off from the strawberry, you know what I mean? And if it is like not great by itself, I'll still use it in a shake. I'm not kidding. I got
Good quad yogurt.
so many of these, you guys.
How can you go through them that fast? That's so much yogurt.
I'm fucking ridiculous. Anyway, yeah.
It's still going.
And then for the rest of the discount shop, they've had this product there forever, and I finally decided to get a box. This is the incredible 20-gram protein cereal, 50 cents for a box. If I don't like it, I won't feel too bad about tossing it out because, again, it was only 50 cents.
Oh, and a safe snack is something that is used by people with that word, EDs, when food is hard to consume. Would this maybe lead to overconsumption, though, because she finds it so yummy?
And then I got a lemon blackberry Propel for 99 cents in the cooler because it was cold. And it was the last one.
Is it old? Yes, Katie. This is from, we're watching 2 old ones today, both from May of last year.
And I really like that flavor. And then I got a bottle that had ant killer. So I got a bottle of that because it was like $2 or something. And
people with Crohn's also use the term safe for foods. Yes.
then for $3.99 each, I wasn't expecting to get these, but I use gloves a lot with cooking and stuff. And so these are large and we have a good supply, but I'm going to put these out in the garage for whenever we do run out, we'll have more backup gloves. And they'll be obviously significantly cheaper.
Her face looks thinner. It does. Yes, it would. People with one she has don't usually have safe foods because it's harmful. So they're not actually safe. They're the opposite of safe.
Dangerous
all right.
foods. Let me put this stuff away real quick and then I'll come back with the Aldi's haul. Oh, shit, big boy. Okay. So there are a couple exciting things in here. I went into Aldi's and I had like a pretty short list of things I definitely needed. And as I went shopping,
as an Arab, I go through a lot of plain yogurt. It's a staple in our cuisine. Ooh, what are some great things to do with yogurt? I want to start adding new things to the rotation.
I was like, you know what?
That's why I like watching Ozzy as well. She gives me lots of ideas.
Today's payday, and I'm going to spend a little bit more than I did last time. But I'm going to pick good things and fun things that I can experiment with. So I got a bag of freeze-dried strawberries and freeze-dried Fuji apples. I found a really cool recipe that I would like to use these in. But I'm going to save these for like fun ideas. Anyway. And then I found this Asian barbecue sauce, Korean style sweet and savory barbecue.
Like, is it like bulgogi-esque? What is this? What are you? What are you?
A better sugar content than like Sweet Baby Ray's per serving. And
I wish she would have thought about this when she did her kielbasa pasta.
Calorie wise as well. And so I wanted to try it, and I love Korean food. I used to have a super hyper fixation on it. And one day I do want to go to
making chili and accidentally maced myself adding in the spices with the meat. Be careful when cooking, girls. No.
Like an Asian market and restock, because I've run out. I used to keep like a stocked pantry of a bunch of different Asian ingredients because I would just make some really dope food, honestly. Or especially specifically Korean food ingredients, because I love Korean barbecue specifically, but
I hope it gave you a good nap, Freya.
So just Korean food in general, love it. Anyway, as I was checking out, I saw this, and I saw this the last time I went. It's only 100 calories for 10 grams of protein, which I think is pretty cool. And I only got one because they were $1.19.
Hey, Misty.
So let me try it. Let me see what I think, and then maybe in the future I'll just like grab a small handful and keep them in my snack bin.
Okay, I feel like she has too many snack food available. You know, when I was losing weight, a big thing for me with it was making the food so that I was like being mindful about it, knowing what was going into my food, being able to control the portions, and not having readily accessible food on me, because I would just snack. And you don't realize how many calories are in it when you're snacking. You just go through it because it's there.
For yonder in my food storage. And then I saw these and I was like, no fucking way. I paid $5 for this box, and so I better like these. I think I will. They look like an exact dupe of the Atkins caramel chocolate nut roll bar, which to me,
Okay, that looks delicious. Same, I don't meal prep for the same reason.
It's like a protein baby.
And if I do meal prep, now I don't have to typically worry about it. Now I'm pretty good at eyeballing stuff. But when I do meal prep, it's still very low calorie per serving thing, so that if I do end up eating 2 of my meal preps, I don't feel as guilty.
Love this shit. So good. Well, the Atkins version.
But see what I mean? Like, this is too easy for me.
I have a feeling this one could possibly be even better. Who knows? But I was like, let me just get a box, because like that way I know that there's an alternative for one of my other safe foods. Because first of all, I would rather I would never buy Atkins brand at full price, because Atkins literally traumatized me as a child. That's a whole separate story. But I got it at the discount store, which is why I was cool with it. And so this has 6 grams of fiber. I think the other one has 6 or 7 as well. And I don't keep snacks.
If I buy snacks, or I buy snacks if I really want them and I eat them. That's what I'm saying. Since I'm primarily work from home, I still pack my lunch like I'm going to the office to avoid snacking all day. And it can help. Like, that's an alternative where you're just only making the meal at that time, or you're packing a lunch.
At it, like nutritionally wise, this looks very similar. And I will eat these or a Fiber One bar most days, or days where I have like the 4 little pizzas for the Mission tortilla.
Me and Carmen love cheesy poofs.
Like, or I have multiple Mission tortillas. Those are also great sources of fiber. Like, these are my main sources of fiber that I like consciously make sure I have every day, because
everything's processed and in a box or in a package. We need to learn how to incorporate good fibers when we make them, not just like grabbing a Pop-Tart and considering that our protein for the day. Maybe you should up your eggs or your chicken, going about it that route, cutting out some of the red meat, because I feel like your blood work might be questionable.
My diet is a non-restrictive diet that prioritizes protein and fiber and whole.
Oh, okay. Did she just fucking say Whole Foods? Did she just fucking say Whole Foods?
Because my diet is a non-restrictive diet that prioritizes protein and fiber and whole foods.
Can someone point to the whole food on here? I've seen yogurt in a container. I've seen meat sticks. Where's the whole food? Hi, Jennifer, and hello, Debbie, and Ren. She literally has an air fryer. She can make a chicken breast and potatoes in under 20 minutes. Maybe some asparagus with it.
That's what I'm doing.
Ooh, I feel like Roz would have the stinkiest asparagus pea.
And it's completely non-restrictive. I just prioritize what's worth it versus what's not. And
is this worth it? Okay, 3 grams of carbs. Where's the calories?
As time has gone on, I've been able to get my priorities in better shape. So then I got these. Let me throw it in the freezer real quick.
Ah, yes. Here's the whole food.
1 second. But I'll just show you real quick. Let me show you this real quick. This is the Chipotle Alaska salmon burgers.
Super easy to make a salmon burger at home. 10 out of 10 recommend. I know for easy and convenience, you can do stuff like this, but it's pretty darn easy to make your own salmon patties.
I'm really curious because Chipotle is not normally
nothing but love.
A flavor that I like love, but I really want to try these. So I got them, and these were also $5. And salmon, the omega-3s, all of that are very good for you. And then I found regular rice cauliflower there for, I want to say $1.79. And I was like, that's a really great price, because those cheesy ones I got for 99 cents. So this is not that much more expensive. And
I will admit, as far as cauliflower or rice cauliflower, I just buy that shit. Yeah, it's in a bag for me. It's a lot. I just get it.
And I could be a little more versatile with these and like, what I put them in versus the.
If Roz were a beta blocker, she'd be Rozalol. That was good. That was good.
Cheesy ones. So I got 3 bags. And then I got a bag of chia seeds. Last time I went, I got a bag of ground.
I don't like that chia seeds get like stuck in my teeth.
Flaxseed, which I also haven't used yet, to be honest with you. But I want these in my house for when I am ready to experiment with them. I do kind of want to experiment with chia pudding at some point. So again, it's just something I'm stocking in my pantry, so I have it and I can start playing around with it whenever I get to that. And then the rest is I got these. I'm nervous to try cucumbers like as a snack thing. I don't know, but I
love a cucumber. A cucumber is a great little snacky snack, but be careful when you're doing dressings with it, because that also adds up.
Price is really good. It was like $1 something, and I was interested in them last time.
Oh, overnight oats might be a good idea with it. Thank you, Chris. I used to do it in like smoothies, like back in the day, but that seems like a better idea. Hi, Nico.
I was like, you know what? Let me get this. They didn't have any cabbage there, unfortunately. So at some point, I may need to run to the produce shop because there's a recipe I really want to make that would benefit from cabbage. But with all the cottage cheese I just bought, I was like, I could experiment with some dips and use the cukes because we got a 1, a 2, a 3 low-fat cottage cheeses, and then I pretty much have one mostly full one of these. So I got a plain Greek yogurt because I be doing lots of shit with this shit. I heard good things about this brand. I haven't tried it yet, but so far, if I can get through Great Value cottage cheese, I can get through this one if I don't like it. So I would just pretty much rather get my cottage cheese anywhere else other than Walmart. So yeah,
Hi, son. Do you want to join the party? Okay, let's see. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. You want to come up, that boy? Okay, there you go. Hi. You want to say hi to everybody? Okay, there we go.
all of that is what I got at Aldi for like $45.
Now, that's a great haul for 45 bucks.
Included this bag because I brought extra bags with me and I forgot to bring them in, and I was almost done shopping and I went, nope, I'm not going back out to my car. So I paid $1 for another bag, which is okay. I don't think I only have one of those like freezer types. So I don't feel like there was a single thing in here I felt like I needed to like try to
They like your face. I know, you're so handsome.
justify, you know what I mean?
Oh,
I always feel like that when I allow myself to get things that I just want for either safe foods or mental health reasons or whatever fucking reason I want. Because if you haven't caught up to what I do here, I do whatever the fuck I want. If my channel is my life, you know, I do what the fuck I want. And
okay, and if it's self-sabotaging, that's also your choice. Big Lyric, Tiny Roz. Yeah. Okay, Lyric, they like you more. They want to see your face. Well, hey, son, they want to see your face.
That's really that on that. I'm tired because I've barely fucking eaten. So let's do a quick taste test.
Ah, of course. We got to taste test the candy thing. We couldn't do the cottage cheese as a snack. We got to do the yogurt, not the yogurt, the dessert bar.
Of the Aldi's version of the nut bars.
You want to lay down?
And then I think I am going to have this too.
What can I help you with, son?
It smells the exact same.
Oh, the clicking. Yeah. Ew, listen to it. Listen as it clicks in her jaw.
Exact same.
Oh.
So, this tastes more like a candy bar.
You don't say. Okay, what are you doing, son?
But it also has a much stronger sugar alcohol taste.
An alcohol taste?
Oh no.
Are we just going through all the snacks?
Maybe if I pair it with something savory, it'll be easier to eat, you know?
It's not intended to be eaten with something else, right? Is that like what's the word I'm looking for? A replacement bar? Is he a stocky boy? He's gotten a little stockier in his older age, but he's not really. No, he's not. He's like 22 pounds.
You know what? It has a little bit of a pepperoni flavor. It's a beef stick. So it has a bit of like, it's almost like it's seasoned like pepperoni is seasoned, you know what I mean? It has that same like amount of heat. It's not heat, but like, you know, pepperoni has like kick.
Peppered, might you say?
Some pepperonis can have like a slight kick to it, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I taste here. And it tastes like really like, it tastes like quality, you know what I mean? Which for $1.19 per serving, that's what you would expect.
A lot of the time, the tricky things with these bars, you have to pay attention to them. Same thing with ramen. Sometimes there's multiple servings in one stick. So just keep an eye on it.
And it does taste like all the stick without the ick. It tastes like a really not greasy, high quality Slim Jim. I can't eat Slim Jims. They're so gross to me. This is great.
I love a Slim Jim.
This is really great. I highly recommend these if you've never tried them. Next time I go to Aldi's, I might just like grab a small handful of these and keep them in my snack pantry. That's delightful. So anyway.
What happened to your sugar bar? Are we done with the sugar bar?
I'm gonna go. So
Oh, she's double fisting.
I have really sensitive taste buds, and sometimes when I try something for the first time, I have like a strong kind of reaction to it. And then when I take the second bite, I can kind of taste it better. I don't know. I honestly think it's a neurodivergence thing. But anyway.
I'm gonna boop her. Boop, boop, boop. IMTG.
That second bite was a lot better. The taste is great, especially after I put something salty in my mouth. That's what she said. But I'm 32. Anyway, my point is, I like these, but I just don't know if I like
Is her jaw clicking? Oh yeah, yeah it is.
them enough to buy them again. So yes, indulge wisely. For those sensitive to sugar, alcohols, and their laxative effects, please limit to 1 serving a day. Yeah, I never have more than one. Shame with the fiber 1 bars. That's a lie. Sometimes. Have I had 2? I'll check my tracking, actually. I don't think I have.
I like the flat Slim Jims, but the round ones are not my favorite. You don't like the pop? What are they called? The chicken sticks? I don't think they're called chicken sticks. There's something like that. There's like a turkey one and a chicken one, but they're in the stick form of a Slim Jim. They have like a jalapeno chicken.
I don't know. My memory sucks. I'm gonna put this shit away and go vibe. I hope y'all are having a good day. Today's been a hard day, both in my personal life and on the internet, but we vibe. That's what we're here to do. So, also, I know.
Chops. Oh, they are gross and dry. Well.
At some point, I started ironically saying like gang gang and throwing up peace signs. And then it became like unironic at some point. And I know it's cringe. But if I can't be cringe, then I can't exist. Hi, friends. So
Roz gangs and peace signs unironically?
Then it became like unironic at some point. Oh, at some point, I started ironically saying like gang gang and throwing up peace signs.
You look so stupid.
Peace signs. And then it became
another recommendation. If you watch Aren't You Exhausted yesterday, when Roz is in, I think it's an Uber ride with a gentleman, she's so dumb. She's so dumb. And then she started talking about like someone was reversing in the road and she's like, the cops need to be called. I'm like, no, just why are you threatening cops with everything? Stop threatening the cops.
Unironic at some point. And I know it's cringe. But if I can't be cringe, then I can't exist. Hi, friends.
I only say replay gang gang. You don't say gang gang and throw up the peace sign.
So
that's because you're not Roz.
I am genuinely so excited for what's about to happen. I know I'm not going to sound or look like it, but
she looks so skinty.
I've already mentioned, I'm in a depressive episode right now, so trying to do things to kick my ass out of it. One of those things is I'm going to get my ass in this pool. It's going to be a little bit cold. This is my first time I think I'm going to actually be able to use the pool. It's like 85 degrees right now. Yeah, sure. Let's go with this angle. And gang gang.
Good morning, Tiny Human. Tiny Human and I had our Christmas/birthday this morning. Oh, Tiny Human, can you please try on those jeans, pretty please? What? Do we have pickles? Yeah. I don't know. Check the fridge. Look around.
All right, let's go with this. Oh, shit.
What? What does it say? Hold it carefully, please. That's a glass jar. Yes. I don't know what you're going to think of them, but give them a shot.
Shit. Okay. The first time getting in the pool, the first of the year is always the hardest. Because it is always
the first year is
going to be cold. Oh. Come on, it's almost May. I need this to get a little bit warm. I think I'm going to get used to it.
Does everybody know social media is banned for under 16? Oh, in Australia.
I feel kind of warm right now. So it's just shocking. Ooh.
What? They taste like a normal pickle? That's good. Well, there you go. Then yes, we have. Oh, you put them on. Cute. Yes. If you want to send me a picture of just your nails, I can show them. That way you're not on the screen. But if you want to take a picture of them, you can.
Fucking
just your hand, please and thank you.
Hey, man. Okay.
Her pool is too cold in May. I guess so. I don't know what the temperature is.
Okay. All right. Do the hard part.
Okay. Would you like to? Okay. Bye. Bye, son.
This is how I acclimate to getting to the pool. I'm like,
hey, pause. Oh, excuse me. Okay, you
Hardest
good?
part's my shoulders, because I have really sensitive shoulders. My entire life, I used to like cry when people would like poke my shoulders, even if it
She has really sensitive shoulders.
wasn't that hard. Yeah, I don't know. I think
Okay.
it's just one of those sensory things.
Tiny scar. See what I mean? Back in the day, whenever she was out looking for certain a diagnosis from other doctors, everything was more sensitive or this flavor. And
I am successfully
who's out here poking shoulders? I don't know.
in the pool. Also, this bathing suit, it used to not be this big on me, so that's a thing. Oh my god, sunlight, vitamin D, what up? Okay, all right, I can do this.
She looks so much smaller here.
I can do this. I can do this. Okay, I can do this.
Yeah.
I've done this so many times.
Corbett.
This is not a new thing for me. It's just been several months.
Ooh, that sounds good, Elizabeth.
Okay. All right.
This is in May. Me Too diary. I just can't say that right now. PG-13.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Please make sure you bring what are you having? You're just having a bowl of pickles. Please don't overdo the pickle consumption. I mean, I know they're like this big, but oh, Jesus H.
I feel better. It's been a hard few days, guys. I feel better. It is a little cool. I don't know how long I'll be in here, but today's
A pool day.
my first season dip in the pool. I never work out or do anything physical. I just leisure. I just enjoy floating in the water. And I'm probably going to keep watching the show that I've been watching.
And you are my show. You see how that works? Just watching.
It is a little cold still, but it's doable. This feels so nice. God, I'm so excited. Okay. I'm going to go, but
Because she's about to cry.
I just wanted to document this moment, share this moment. I've
Okay, if this is what we want to document.
been kind of putting off doing this the past couple days because I've been feeling so down that I don't know, I wanted to be like giddy and happy while it was happening, and I'm just not there. But I eventually
What the fuck? I wanted to be giddy and happy on the day I go in the pool. How about I wanted my joints to hurt less? I wanted to get the movement in. I wanted to get the pressure off of my body. And I'm lucky and blessed enough to have a covered pool in my backyard.
realized, like, oh, I think this is gonna like make me feel better. And it does.
Good.
Thanks for being here.
You could have done it a few days ago and it would have made you feel better a few days ago. You see how that works?
I hate when I'm like dealing with my depression stuff because I just feel like such a downer. But I don't want to pretend, you know? Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Bye.
All right. Now we're going to go here to this retro. This one's only $29.42. Closed caption, Big Roz. Oh, maybe if I turned it on.
I do try to stay positive, but I also stay real. And this is fucking real right now.
It's real and it's raw.
Hi, welcome to me. It's Saturday, May 11th. I've got a few days before
But the vlog didn't come out until May 24th. All right.
my vacation, so we are going to be packing here in a little bit. But before I do that, I wanted to talk about something because I want to talk about this, but I want to make it so fucking clear that I am not like complaining about what I'm about to go do, but I want to be honest about a part of like my anxieties, my
Secret Squirrel, thank you so much for the super chat. More pickles. Don't you tell Tiny Human that. She loves pickles. She does. Paolo, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Words. Young Thickums, you have received a blowy from Paolo. Please enjoy. Tiny Human loves pickles. And the pickles.
Symptoms and stuff that I deal with. When it comes to things that like I want to do and that are positive, but that like shit still fucking fucks me up, basically. I decided a few weeks ago that I was interested in doing something I haven't done in many, many, many years. And before I decided to do it, I checked with my mom, not to like ask her permission, but just
makes this low BMI. I think she has a cold. Like, do y'all hear it? It sounds almost like ill.
Just like because my parents are helping me through this phase and like, you know, just where I'm at in life financially and where.
Oh God, it's everything repetitively. Like we're always in the same cycle. My parents are helping, like financial. I live with. What changes in your life? What growth have you really made other than what's on the scale?
Everything. I told her, I was like, hey.
I hated pickles as a kid. Then I discovered Vlasic dill pickles. The brand that we typically get, it's always in the fridge. What is it called? It starts with a K, I think. But they're real good. I don't like anymore because of them, the Mount Olive ones. But the ones that are in the fridge, they have I don't know, they're delicious.
She basically, to back up for a second, she was the one that told me about the specific nail
Clausen. Yes, those ones. Okay, but bread and butter pickles straight to jail, they're delicious.
salon and like the mani
on a ham sandwich with some Miracle Whip. Laurel.
patties that she gets. And I really just wanted to get my feet cleaned up. Like
pickles are great for cramps. 5 minutes and gone. I almost said something, but I think nah.
You know, I've always had a complex about my feet. I think they're really ugly.
I have ugly ass feet. They're just like scrawny, fucking narrow feet. So I feel like my feet look like Skeletor feet.
And I wanted to have someone who could help like exfoliate my legs and do the, you know, the callus buffing kind of thing and just make my feet look a little bit.
I feel like she need a whole ass cheese grater.
Better before I went on this vacation. And I asked my mom about it and I was like, you know, I've been thinking about it. I don't want to do it as like a habitual thing, but
bread and butter pickles and Miracle Whip, travesty. It's okay to be wrong. Just because y'all's taste buds aren't right, it's okay to be wrong.
Because my mom in the past would have been like, absolutely not, waste of money, blah, blah, blah. But she was talking about like how great it felt for her and all these things. And she was like, she gave me the lady's number that she really liked and was like, you know, because, and one of the things she told me about this place is it's like,
hey,
like the best priced place in our town as well. And it's,
no, Bella. I'm dried up.
Good people who've been there for over a decade, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, you should do it, da, 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 da. And I was like really happy and thankful about that. And the thing about this,
as a diabetic, normal petty should be avoided. I wish in everything in my tiny little body that Roz would get back to her doctor and check her blood sugars, because I feel like she's gained weight and I feel like she hasn't been mindful of the sugars she's been taking in.
This place is, it's located inside of a Walmart, but not just any Walmart. It's located at the Walmart that is in a location where I literally avoid going to this place at all costs. Because it's dangerous, low-key, to get in and out of it in terms of traffic and everything. And I've talked earlier about how like big box stores give me a lot of anxiety, and like
you've seen this one?
One of the reasons why I'm a little more okay with doing this is I know that where the nail salon is and it's at the very front, so I'm not having to like walk the whole length of the store or whatever.
I would have looked up, in my opinion, other nail salons in your area. It doesn't have to be in the Wally world. I wonder if she bothers to shower before someone has to touch her body. Long White, you're so funny. You're so funny. This woman didn't shower and was free bleeding before she was flying. So imagine being in a confined space with her not showered. I think in the Wally world, she's not going to care.
And so last night I was so anxious about this that I didn't fall asleep until 7 a.m. It's currently 11:45 in the morning. I didn't fall asleep until after 7 a.m. And like, that's kind of what the point I wanted to get to. It took me 3 minutes to get here, but that like I'm doing a luxurious, pamperous activity. And
I'm pretty sure Seattle Sapphire recently paid for you to have that done as well, and you decided not to. Oh, look at that filling. Is it a filling or is that the cake? I think that's a filling. I think that's a Malcolm.
I was so anxious about doing something like out of my
Did she say she was free bleeding when she went to Vegas? Yes. She had 3 pairs of pants.
routine, doing something quote unquote new, because I've never been to this place. And also, I mean, the last time I tried to get a pedicure, I was over 500 pounds and I barely fit in the chair. It was very uncomfortable.
Oh, so maybe that's why she didn't go recently.
Well, I have these knee issues
because she's over 500 now.
I'm just hoping that like I've lost enough weight that it's not going to be like an unpleasant experience.
Scar, why doesn't she wear pads? I don't know. I know I've seen a box of them in her room before.
I'm just a little bit nervous,
but I haven't personally asked about that one.
And I wanted to just kind of talk about it because it's like, this is one of those moments where it's like, I'm so grateful that I get the chance to do this, that I have the opportunity to do it. And I really want it, but it still was causing me so much undue anxiety, so much like irrational fear that I physically couldn't sleep. So it's just like, that's what's so frustrating about like
I think a lot of this goes to her. Like she's self-conscious about her size and she has concerns about fitting, which is fair. When you're like 500 pounds, I can understand the concern about fitting in a chair, whether it's a dental chair or when you're getting the pelvic exam, the beds and stuff. So I don't know if this is the social anxiety. I mean, it is a social anxiety thing, or it's that concern about fitting.
Chronic mental health stuff that I'm constantly combating, and I'm gonna go do it. I am anxious right now, a little nauseous actually. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna be safe. Nothing's gonna happen, but but my brain is still gonna be my brain, you know. So I've just been so busy recently that like I haven't even been able to process that this trip is happening. And that like I'm going to be meeting London Boy, and like I'm like not.
We watched that one.
Even had time to allow myself to be excited yet, so it still feels a little surreal. I'll check back in with y'all later.
Maybe I'm just not a feet person. I don't like. Look how I know it's the water, but look how giant her big toe looks. That's a big ass big toe. It has to be the water. Look at that toe. That's like 2. That's a big ass toe.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so the task is.
I haven't seen London Boy meeting. She never showed him. She just did the vlog where she went to the hotel, and then that didn't go great.
Complete. The world has not ended. Huzzah. I kid, but really though. I actually parked all the way in the back of this massive ass parking lot on purpose.
Use menstrual cups. I hear they're great. I just haven't had a cycle in almost 12 years.
Yeah, the steps reflect that. And I got a really cute pedicure done.
Why is it all the way down? Oh God, I'm on her toes. No, don't make me a toe. Okay, just for a second. This maybe her nails were short when she went. Otherwise, they cut it real weird. Huh.
She did such a great job because I made sure to communicate that like the main reason I was getting the pedicure wasn't even because like I cared what my toes looked like. I just wanted like somebody to help with exfoliating my legs and like working on the like because I had a couple calluses, nothing crazy. Like I don't love my feet, but like they're definitely not like grotesque. I think they're ugly. You know what I mean?
Relatable. I don't like my feet.
Most feet are ugly, unless you're one of those.
She just looks so much smaller here. It's wild.
She was super nice, and so she
Mel's, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Broccoli, Roz isn't familiar with that one. Streaming for shut-ins, Gigi, Patty, and English Virgo. Please enjoy the blowies that Mel's is giving you towards this Christmas holiday.
quoted me $45, and then she charged me $35.
That was
and
nice
I was
of her.
like, that's crazy. For the quality of the pedicure I just got, like, that is such a good price. And I tipped her $20 because
My favorite thing when I get a pedicure and such is when they're massaging my legs. I want them to get aggressive when they're like, oh. Remember, don't shave right before you go. It burns. It burns. Oh, excuse me. Play. Why do your legs need exfoliating? Are you a tree? Do they have bark? Well, you got to get that extra skin off, you know? What the fuck? How haven't you had a cycle? After I had tiny human and stuff, I haven't. Yeah, no. Please let me see her feet again. Bella, are you okay? Do you really want to see her feet again? Like, are you serious? Or are you kidding?
and got a pedicure in so long, so like she really put effort into because I basically had a callus on each foot, and yeah.
They have phalanges. Okay, let's see.
I'm in with y'all like huzzah.
Okay, let's see them dogs.
I kid, but really though, I actually parked all the way in the back of this massive ass parking lot.
I'm going back for you, Bella. Don't say I've never done nothing.
On purpose. Yeah, the steps reflect that. And I got a really cute pedicure.
All right, Bella, hold on. What if I disappear? Let's move this up here for a second. This is what you wanted, right? May I ask what is it about? Okay. There you go. There's them dogs. Even Blowy looks offended. Okay. All right. Okay. Camp.
What I mean, most feet are ugly, unless you're one of those.
And the water scar? Like all the way back to that? Okay, let's see. When she's getting them dogs rubbed. Where is it? Where the fuck is her little nubby toes? Where is it? Why can't I find it? I've lost them. Maybe it's right in between this.
I haven't had time to allow myself to be excited yet. So it still feels a little surreal. I'll check back in with y'all later.
Is this what you wanted? Is this it? Okay. Let's see. Is this what you wanted? Oh, does she have like the webbed toes? Right, Cha? Oh, she's got double webbed toes. Interesting. Might you say funkle feet? Why? Maybe it's the water. These both look connected. Huh. Okay.
At the front, I get in, and as I'm walking in, one of the first people I see is a man sitting. He's got like gauges, some tattoos, pretty muscular.
Are we sure it's not the motion of the water that makes him look crazy? String cheese, it very well could be. That's what I'm saying. It very well could be.
He seemed really relaxed and just chill, and then as soon
Great. Okay, you made that statement, Vogue, but my brain hears it as maybe it's the both. Maybe she fractured 2 metatarsals. Don't shave a couple web toes. No. It's just an observation.
as he saw
I feel like she'd have great balance.
me, his entire demeanor changed. He went from being relaxed to like he looked almost a little scared. I don't know, and not scared like in a ooh scary like, but
Is she cosplaying autism again? She went into Walmart to get her toes done. And so I'm guessing she put them on for the nail salon, but I don't know why we still have them on in the vehicle.
Scared as in like a visceral reaction that like he was trying to not be like too overt about, but he just stared at me for like too long. And I've developed some techniques over the years of being a super fat person, like with little.
Between her and Ambi and Foodie, I always have to remember their height. Roz is, 5'6", but she's still a big girl for her. I mean, she's 500 pounds. She's a big girl.
Kids, I stare back. I don't back down because I stare until they get uncomfortable and then they look away. Adults, I gauge based on the interaction.
What the fuck?
Little kids, I stare back. I don't back down because
towards the child, I feel like the adult you'd stare back. It's real weird that you're staring at children.
I stare until they get uncomfortable and then they look away.
To the child? Why wouldn't you mean mug the adult? Why are you mean mugging the children? Some children just may have never seen someone your size. Is it rude to stare? Yes, but they might just be intrigued. You mean mug the children, but not the adults.
Adults, I gauge based on the interaction, but I found that that's the
So you gauge the interaction with the adults, but not the children.
best way with kids because that's the reality of existing in my body and society. And he eventually looked away, and then the entire time he was very
Fun fact, I guess not really a fact, it's more of a story. Gwyneth Paltrow, whenever she was filming Shallow Hal, decided to wear the fat suit down to the hotel restaurant. And she said it was a very odd experience because she thought people would stare like intensely, but instead everyone made an active effort to like avoid eye contact.
obviously doing everything he could to not look at me directly, but like he seemed to be like looking to the side.
I haven't watched this, Bella.
Of me a lot, like still like the energy from him was so weird. He never said anything to me. He didn't like take out a phone and take photos or anything crazy, but it was just like a situation that I've run into many times, and I will run into again.
Maybe he thought you were hot.
As long as I look the way that I do. And he just looked so uncomfortable by my presence. And because
maybe he was staring at you because you were staring at him, and then it was the cycle of staring.
Are people that are so afraid of being fat that that's how they behave around people like me. And it's honestly, I've gotten to the point where
Amber would say they were flirting. That's what I'm saying. I feel like Amber would be like, they thought it was hot.
It honestly,
and then they told me I smelled good.
It's just sad to me. I'm not angry about it anymore. I'm not offended by it. I genuinely just think it's sad.
I don't know. Like if I glanced at someone and then they glanced at me and then they stared at me. And so I was afraid to look away because they were staring at me. And my brain was like, are we just looking at each other now? I can see that happen as well.
I think that for someone to be so viscerally afraid of that like,
oh, I see a confession. This is my confession. Okay, confession. I'm afraid of being fat. Yes, I'm in therapy. I can understand that. Like, I think with Ross, she's afraid of being skinny. I feel like sometimes those things happen, and it is a good thing to address them in therapy.
Those projections land onto other people. Like, that's clearly a deep reflection within themselves and their own insecurities. It does make me a little uncomfortable sometimes, especially because I do have like massive anxiety issues.
I have a dumb question. I'm going to ask my wavy-haired gals and guys in here. What do y'all do in the evening to keep your waves from getting all frizzy and stuff? Like, I'll sleep with a silk bonnet on and I have like the pillowcase and stuff. But that's half the reason I blow dry my hair straight is because like day 2, 3, I always start getting like the jubacabra. I get quite fluffy. I missed a funny story about an interaction with a child. Ooh, let me see. I don't see it. Where art thou? I had a child once point at me and call me a ghost. I had bleached my hair before I was going to dye it, and I'm Irish white. I just laughed. I mean, I've definitely blended in with like sand, so I feel you. I feel you. Good conditioners. I use a couple drops of argan oil.
I just sometimes want to like just be a person, blend in with everybody else. But I wouldn't be me if I blended in. I say this as I'm wearing a very loud tie-dye t-shirt. I like color. I always have. Tie-dye has kind of been my thing for many years. I really love it.
I love tie-dye, Roz. I just don't like your prosciutto tops, and I wish you would get tie-dye that fit. Like, I love a tie-dye outfit. I do. I just wish you would get fitting clothes.
I had an overall good experience with the pedicure.
Jenny, thank you so much for being a member for a month. I'm third shift. I miss, but I'm happy to be here. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And I hope you were able to get some rest. I know third shift. Is that the graveyard shift? Is that the same thing? I know that can take a lot out of you, though.
I will say there was a lot
Hey, Smoxy boy.
of moments of like pretty like intense discomfort near the end because when it was one leg at a time, I had a much easier time when I was about 100 pounds heavier. I really struggled with even.
I used to hate my waves, but now I'm like, fuck yeah, I love my hair.
Been doing like one leg at a time, and that was before my knee injury was really a thing. The last time I got a pedicure, I don't know, man. That guy. It was just like it's hard to explain because it's not. I don't think like I never operate on the like expectation that like
we're still talking about this fucking guy. This one guy was looking at her, and it's been, how long have we been talking about this? Good God. Oh no! Oh no! Wait. Where did it go? Oh, okay, we're here. We're still talking about this fucking dude.
The last time I got a pedicure, I don't know, man. That guy. It was just like it's hard to explain because it's not. I don't think like I never operate on the like expectation that like if anybody's even slightly weird towards me, it's like something about me or something wrong about me. But there are times where like the energy is so clear and so visceral that like my presence perturbs people, and all I did was exist. And that's the kind of stuff where when conversations of like fat phobia come up, like those are the conversations that I want to have because, you know, as much as I've been very critical of fat acceptance and body positivity, there were.
Doesn't Roz judge people's bodies for the same thing? Not like being big, but for their sizes. Like she has stated in that mean girl reaction thing that they would judge people because they were part of like the body acceptance movement, but they weren't fat enough. So is that not to a degree the same thing, just in a different context?
A lot of reasons and why I fell into it in the first place that are really valid. There are a lot of problems on a societal level that deserve advocacy.
One time this couple looked at me at the same time and it was so weird. I read their minds. Oh, look, a lesbian. Not kidding. It cut me off, but I wanted to say I fell asleep to the streams all the time. Thanks. I'm glad y'all are able to like follow. I'm so glad that some of y'all find me comforting enough to sleep too. Because I'm like, damn, I never shut up, but I'm glad it helps lull some people. I really am.
And it's just really frustrating what those communities have devolved into, and the fact that the toxicity and all of these problems have really defaced and devalued those messages of awareness and those efforts of healing and growth in others to provide a better, safer world for fat people to just exist in. Like, not asking for special privileges, not asking for anything above anybody, but just, you know, that's a very mild experience. I've had some crazy shit happen to me in public. I have a best friend who lives in a small town.
Two-thirds of the population of the USA are obese. Get off of it, Rob. I mean, don't get me wrong. Super morbidly obese people do have a history, not a history, but a statistic of not receiving proper medical care because it's always put as just fat. But every interaction in Ross's life is trauma. Trauma.
In another country that, like, pretty much anytime she leaves the house, she has the most outlandish shit happen to her all the time, because she's like, the culture of where she's at is just so dehumanizing towards fat people, even after having lost a significant amount of weight and still just being overweight, still having those.
She's histrionic. Do y'all mind? Would y'all be offended if I looked up histrionic really quick? We have conversations about it regularly around here. Y'all have told me that she displays a lot of the signs and symptoms of histrionic. For me, I'm so familiar because of my own lived experiences. Like, I have BPD, bipolar, but I'm not super familiar with like histrionic. So would y'all mind? May I take a look really quick? I don't think you guys would mind too much. Is a mental health condition marked by excessive emotionality, attention seeking, leading individuals to behave dramatically. Oh, goodbye, Kyle. Thank you so much for the super chat. Merry Christmas, Scar. Wishing you and the family a lovely holiday. Thanks for always being a good egg. Not a whole lot of these in the world anymore. Thank you so much. Goodbye, Kyle. I hope your holidays are amazing. I hope my Hanukkah folks are having a great Hanukkah. I hope everyone's just having a great holiday season. And thank you again so much. Go ahead, Scar, but note that even if the patterns are identical on their face, there are differential diagnoses. Thank you. She has something in the realm of cluster B personality disorders. And that's what I always feel with Roz. I feel like she has something within the cluster B, but I'm not familiar enough, and I'm not a healthcare provider, so don't take it, but enough to say like, yeah. Okay, let's see. Disordered view of relationships as more intimate than they are, typically starting in late teens or early adulthood. Causes are unknown, but linked to genetics, childhood trauma, or family dynamics, with treatment focused on long-term psychotherapy to manage behaviors and improve functioning. Key characteristics: attention-seeking, discomfort when not the focus, constant need for approval, dramatic and emotional, rapidly changing, exaggerated, or theatrical emotions, dramatic speech lacking detail or being easily influenced, overly concerned with physical looks. I don't know about that one. Shallow relationships, perceiving relationships as more intimate than they are. Low frustration, impulsive, seeking instant gratification, easily bored. Oh, interesting.
Those experiences and issues. And it's just one of those things where it's just, I mean, obviously,
Sorry,
it's not okay.
I feel like I have a cold or something. I don't know if it's the cold weather, but I feel like I'm part faucet today.
And I just believe that when it comes to these conversations between like trying to be healthier and losing weight and the communities that are
Wait, what was that? What? Go back. Oh, damn it. I didn't hit 10 seconds.
It's just weight and still just being overweight, still having those experiences and issues. And it's just one of those things where it's just, I mean, obviously it's not okay. And I just believe that.
Can we as just like the world learn to mind our own fucking business? Is that a possibility? I feel like that's a possibility where we can just mind our own business.
When it comes to these conversations between like trying to be healthier and losing weight and the communities that are critical of fat acceptance and body positivity and the communities of body positivity and fat acceptance, there's this place in the middle.
I don't want to trauma dump, but I got scary health news. And in case the universe does work this way, please send good vibes. Everyone, please send positive energy, thoughts. If you are a prayer, whatever your beliefs may be, please send nothing but positive thoughts towards our dearest Freya.
That I sit and that just feels like common sense. Like,
oh, that is fair. Tiny Blue, can you not make sense? Please and thank you. I want to be a hypocrite. Thanks.
You can't be healthy at 500 pounds, but, you know, fat people deserve to be treated well. Fat people deserve good health.
The person had eyeballs, and then you guys were having a staring contest. They could have been zoned out. Sometimes I unintentionally do stare at people, and it's not like I'm staring at the person. I'm kind of like looking through their head. They could have been zoning out, and you were in their general direction.
Care, you know, like, this is just pretty fucking bottom of the barrel opinions to me. And the fact that those two statements can be controversial is so bizarre to me. It's so bizarre. I don't get it.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
But anyway, I have a lot to go do and prepare for. And I'm running behind on some content stuff. And I still keep filming anyway. So I will see y'all later. Bye. So I got home.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's a different ring. What is this ring? It kind of reminds me of a moo cow. Or a brindle baby. Well, not brindle. What's the word I'm looking for? Not brindle baby.
Got inside. Y'all, I even took my pants off. And you...
I'd stare at Scar. Wait, that's so creepy.
You know, I'm the kind of person where if I take my pants off, I ain't going nowhere.
Do I know that about you? I don't think I know that about you, Roz.
And, like, my brother never calls me. Obviously, we live together, and, like, he's just not a very social person, period.
Coats. Thank you, Paolo.
So, I got home, got inside. Y'all, I even took my pants off, and you know, I'm the kind of person where if I take my pants off, I ain't going nowhere. And, like, my brother never calls me. Obviously, we live together, and, like, he's just not a very social person, period. So I know when he calls me, something's up. And he calls me, and I know he's at work. And he's, like, a little freaked out. He's like, I left my keys in the car. I don't think he's ever done that before.
Who is this personality? I don't know. I don't know what this personality is. I don't. Apparently it's pants off Ra's personality.
And he told me where he was, which was literally across the street from where I was just at when I had left. And I was like, I didn't give him any shit. I was just like, yeah, I'm on my way, don't worry about it. But I hung up and I was like,
this is Black Roz. This is quirky with a hard Y Roz.
So I had to put my pants on.
What is this? What is this?
Left, and I was like, I didn't give him any shit. I was just like, yeah, I'm on my way, don't worry about it. But I hung up and I was like,
hi, Tiny Blue Dancer. This is just a little health charm you can do for something to soothe your nerves. You can take an egg, write your name in red on the shell while visualizing your health into the egg. Interesting, Tiny Blue Dancer. Huh.
So I had to put my pants on.
Idiot Witch, thank you so much for gifting 5 channel memberships. Tiny Blue Dancer, my M. Is it V? I'm going to screw up this name. I'm so sorry. You also received a blowy, your mom, and Cameron. Y'all have received some free blowies by our dearest Idiot Witch. Please enjoy your holiday blowies. Miss T, thank you for the super chat. After my yearly physical, the cancer center mailed a letter with concerning results. I waited until after the exams and called them back, ready to hear I was dying. They sent the wrong form. I'm okay. I'm so glad you're okay, Miss T, but I would be fucking pissing myself. But I'm glad it wasn't something because, whoo.
Back on and get back into street clothes. And
now I have it on both channels. Do I? Oh, Miss T. Oh, if I have any mods, pretty please, if somebody can link Tiny Blue Dancer's channel in here for me. I see they have on both channels. Please throw out. If any of you guys have channels or any of that, I'm a shameless slut for self-promotion. I want to see everyone grow and do well. No. Oh, no. That's loud. Mads. I'm only mocking Cat Lou. I apologize.
I came up, I pulled around, and I ran my.
This is my private channel. I don't do things on here. Oh, fair. Okay, never mind. Mads ignored me. Tell me to shut the fuck up.
My window down, I stuck my arm out, and then he was like, and on my way, don't worry about it. But I hung up and I was like, so I had to put my pants on, back on, and get back into street clothes. And
wait, is Tiny Blue Dancer Tiny Blue Anthropologist? Are you the same? Am I stupid? I mean, I am stupid, but like, are you? Is that you? Yes. Oh. All right. I just, yeah.
I came up, I pulled around, and I rolled my window down, and I stuck my arm out, and then he thanked me, and I was like, yeah. As I was leaving, I was like, because what I was about to do right before he called me was I was about to eat for the first time of the day. So I did fall into temptation a little bit, and I decided to pick up something small to eat. And I went through a drive-through, and so an interesting moment happened.
Oh God! Somebody looked at you, wasn't it?
I got to the second window after I paid, and they hand me a bag, and I'm always try to remember to look at the bag before I pull away. I always just take a beat. Like, it doesn't need to be more than like 10 seconds, but I always like go through and just kind of rifle and just try to at least visually account for the item.
Idiot witch, that's exactly what I was thinking. We were really out here like, wow, lots of tiny blues over in this corner of the internet, huh? That's exactly what I thought. I was like, wow, lots of tiny blues. But that makes more sense. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to shut the fuck up. I definitely thought there was just a lot of tiny blues.
Because if they're wrong, they're wrong. But like, I at least want to know they're all there. As soon as I open the bag, I get hit in the face with that deep fried, hot, fresh fry smell. And I didn't order fries. I ordered a wrap and one of the value smaller burgers.
I asked for apple slices and they gave me chips.
And
would anyone know how I get the chat on my tablet? I can't figure it out. Does anybody know? I don't know. But if anybody does know and has some advice.
Smell the fries and I stare at my bag for a second and I'm like, I was processing for a second, like, should I just like take this order and go? Because like the only difference was no wrap and a sandwich. I mean, it looked like a similar sandwich. I was like, they give me fries instead of a wrap. And I had this moment.
Those are very different things.
Of like, maybe I should just like go. And then I paused, I took a breath, and then I grabbed the receipt from inside the bag. I looked at it and I realized it was a similar order. It was like a slightly different sandwich with fries and a Coke Zero instead of a Diet Coke. And and then I look up and I go, this isn't my order. And I was like, I took a breath and
in the bar, there are 2 dots. Scroll to the right to get live chat. Ooh, thank you.
I was like, I'm proud of myself because I was seriously tempted to just be like, let me have the fries. But I purposefully made an order that like wasn't fully like deep fried food. You know what I mean? They fixed it. And so the guy apologized twice.
This is a nightmare story. They gave me the wrong order. So I went back around to get the right order. End of.
He left, they fixed it, he came back, he apologized, and then I politely asked for if there was ketchup in the bag, because obviously like it was a new bag and all that. And so he went and he apologized a 4th time. And
Jinshaw's in here. Yeah, Jinshaw hangs out in here.
That's when that's when I looked at him, and because most of the time, pretty much every time he apologized, I said like, it's okay, like don't worry about it, it's not a big deal. The final time I looked at him, I was like, you know what? I was just like, hey,
oh my God.
I get it. Your job's not easy. It happens.
What is this story? They gave me fries and not a wrap. And so I almost thought about leaving. And then I went back and then I asked for ketchup in the bag. And then they were like, oh my God, I'm sorry. And then I was like, I bet your job's hard. Fuck.
Man. And he just kind of like smiled and like looked a little relieved because people, first of all, I live in Florida. He deals with the general public. I feel for him.
Did she get a bonus sandwich? I don't know. Did they let her keep it? Because they can't take that food back in case she tampered with it, right?
Secondly, people just are so entitled and treat fast food workers so shittily because
if any of y'all start dating somebody, right? If any of y'all start dating a person and you go to like a Wally World or a restaurant and they treat service workers poorly, don't date them. That's my recommendations of the day.
There's this general assumption of privilege that their job is easy, that anybody can do it. And I just don't think that's true. I don't think it's easy to be consistently demoralized and treated in the way that they are and making such a low wage. I don't think that's easy at all. And
who's out here treating fast food workers like shit? I've seen a lot of people. Like if you've ever been at Wally World, for example, and there's a person in front of you in line and they're super rude to the cashiers and such.
I could kind of tell. I think he like felt, I could like kind of see the relief as I was pulling away on his face because I think I saw his manager kind of chewing him out a little bit too. So it was probably very stressful. Like,
I think I saw his manager chewing him out. Shut the fuck up, you liar.
And it's from my assumption of what happened, it looks like he probably handed my order to the person in front of me.
Oh, Jesus.
Because I remember when he handed me the order initially, he just did kind of look dead in the face. And I always feel bad when I see fast workers. Like, you can just tell, like, their soul is sucked out of them because they're at work. And
oh my God.
It's not always, but I see it a lot, especially.
Roz wants to get people fired. Why not just this entire story? How long have we been going on for? Since like right here, like the past 4 minutes. We could have been, hey, if you guys are driving through and getting your fast food, just remember some people are having bad days or they're busy. Just make sure you guys are nice to the fast food workers. That's it. That's all you have to say. Like this 4-minute story could have been shut the fuck.
Like in the past when I would eat fast food all the fucking time. You know, it was just something I picked up on, I guess. And
yes, you did.
So I did that. And then basically the plaza that my brother was in has the Five Below in it. And when I realized this, I was like, I could go get a bag of dried mango.
Gosh, she's such a little brat. What is this face? Can I save this one? I want this one. Why do I want this one? I don't know. What's wrong with me? I want this one, though.
I could walk around and see if there's anything I might need. I could walk around, get some steps in, and have some fun. I'm here. My pants are on. May as well.
Smaller stores like the produce shop and Five Below don't trigger my anxiety like Walmart and Costco do. Okay, so would you like to take back the whole agoraphobic remark and just say you have social anxiety? Do we want to get to that? No? Okay. Okay.
So we're having a little bit of an adventure day. And also, I've just been trying to be more mindful about certain things. Like after kind of a little bit of the stress parts of today, going home, an older version of me would have been really, really fucking irritated that I had to leave the house a second time, because not even like for the physical reasons of things, but the anxiety reasons. Like I'm the kind of person where I leave the house once and then I come back and I don't want to leave again. And if I do, it can like be a temperament issue for me.
I think she has some anger stuff. Hi, Sabin. I hope your day is going well. What is considered a moment worthy of a story from Roz speaks volumes about how much living she actually does.
And so when it all was happening and I first initially left, I consciously like made the choice of like, let's take some deep breaths. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
Is this before or after the Uber fight? Oh, Katie, I don't remember the date of that. I need to see if I can. I know we've reacted to it, but I think it's off of her channel.
Let's try to find a positive here. And so this is kind of my way of trying to find a positive since I'm already here. So yeah, I'm gonna go walk around Five Below. And I also parked far away from the entrance too, again. So let's see if I can get another 1,000 steps in. Man, it is hot today. I ended up just like walking around Five Below.
You know, like really mundane conversations when you don't know what to say to somebody. You're like, so how's the weather? That's all this is. It's just like da 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 da. Do you eat? I too eat. Have you ever taken a nap? I too have napped.
With my headphones on and music playing and just like vibing. But I got a little bit of a haul.
Hey, I love black cats. I hope you all are having a great weekend. I hope you also are having a great weekend.
$25.
I hope if you guys are celebrating Christmas, you've gotten your wrapping done, all your Christmas shopping done.
At Five Below, and I want to show you guys everything I got and why. So surprising no one. She's here. She's gorgeous. She's magnificent. I love you.
I want it. I want it. I want it. This is mine. Thank you.
I'm so excited about this. Y'all don't even know.
Yes, Laurel. I think all of them, except for the ones we've watched, are gone. She's taken our last 3.
As I was walking around, I found a few different things. This next purchase was like the most unnecessary thing, but I had a reason to get it because I wanted a product like this. But when I saw the like gimmickiness of this one, I was like, even if it doesn't work, I don't care. I think it's so funny. It's Scrubbo noodles. I wanted something a little bit more like, this isn't necessarily wiry, but something with this type of texture to like scrub things. I'll let you know if this is worth a hot damn or not. I think it was $1 or $2. Actually, I don't even know if there was
anti-capitalist
the price on it. Let me look. No, it was. I was right. It was $2. Okay. So that's so. I don't even like cup of noodles like as food. I think it's super low quality, shitty ass food. But this was just cute.
Did we not just watch a video of her grocery haul and all of it was shit? All of it was shitty ass fucking food.
And I did kind of want something new like this because I had to throw out that really cute sponge I got from the Dollar General a while back because obviously it got old and gross. So I thought this would be perfect. Try.
Love it.
And then I got a deodorant. This is
the best cup of noodles thing I've seen was a big floor mop that looked like a cup of noodles dumped out. Okay, I want to see that.
I actually just placed an order less than a week ago for 2 of these from Amazon.
This is legitimately, it wasn't the smell, but this is what the can looks like that I sprayed my child's head with. But it was a white cap. I think it was coconut.
$12, and this is $5. So it's $1 cheaper per deodorant to get it at Five Below. So now I know that for future reference. It's even the same scent and everything. I actually haven't smelled this one yet.
Why wouldn't you just check it on your pits? Why are you spraying a giant? Look at how much she's going across to her window.
Ooh, I love that, especially for a deodorant. Ooh, work. Love that for me. You know, I probably could have put this one back since I bought that. I don't know if I want to bring a spray deodorant with me. So I bought this for when I go to Orlando because, like, I'm the kind of person I can tend to lose things easily when my routine's disrupted and stuff. And this was really, really cheap. And honestly, I might just keep it in my bag, period, regardless. But it's just
she's such a consumer. She is a consumer.
Another Dove. This one is a roll-on cool essentials scent. For traveling, I bought a travel size shampoo to try. Coconut and hibiscus curl and shine shampoo. And it might be nice to change up a little bit because I like that rosemary shampoo, by the way, the hair thinning one. I think it's been doing my hair well on top of the iron treatment that I did.
Why haven't we? Oh, if you have low iron, can that affect hair loss?
But it does dry my hair a bit, so maybe having something I switch to like once a week or something to kind of help. It might help me, might not, I don't know. But I didn't want to bring like all my shampoo and conditioner and stuff. So I probably won't even condition while I'm out because I don't always condition my hair. So I didn't, and because this was $4, I didn't get the conditioner because I was like $8.
Yes, I've lost a bunch of it. Well, we do know for a fact Roz has a history of like super low iron where she's needed an infusion before. So if she's not maintaining and getting her blood work checked frequently and she still has super low iron and hasn't been taking like OTC supplements for it, could that have something to do also with her hair loss?
Dollars for just that. I was like, nah, I'm good. But I was willing to pay $4 for this because I know Shea Moisture is a great brand. And then I saw this and I was like, this is perfect.
I thought it was a duck.
Leak-proof silicone travel container.
But it's a store.
And I'm going to put my soap in this. The Hibiclen soap.
Hey, Chocolate Cake.
I'm going to fill this up. And this should be more than enough for while I'm in Orlando.
Her diet fucks her hair. Well, I can imagine with the greasiness, but does poor diet have a scientific link to hair loss? Like, I don't know when the last time she's had anything done. Pap smear, hormone checking, iron checking, the diabetes.
And yeah, because I definitely want to bring that soap specifically. The final thing I got, I'm so excited about because they have these in the coolers. And I got 2 of them. They were $2.50 each. I've never had them. This is like very high protein milk. This entire bottle has 23 grams of protein.
Bleh.
So
this is before Roz was anti-consumerism. This is before Roz lost a job.
I'm just gonna put them in my.
Well, she said in her transition, so I don't think she had a job really here. No, because she had her payday.
A refrigerator and use them for.
This is not enough soap. It's for travel. It was for when she was seeing London Boy Bella.
Whatever, you know what I mean? Like, as I don't drink milk like that, but it's like higher percentage protein milk, and that's it. It's not like a protein drink. It's just a higher protein concentrate of milk. So
she's only gone to the gyno one time in her life 2 years ago. So we're not, I mean, I know she doesn't have a doctor right now, but we're not getting regular blood work in general. So we don't know what her A1C is. We don't know what her hormones are. We're not going to, I mean, I can speculate, but she needs to get a healthcare provider, especially when she already has diabetes. It's good to stay on top of your health. Get your lady bits checked. Yes. Check out that donut.
Yeah, there's no like whey
was
protein
London
or anything
real?
like that.
It's been debated. We never saw his face, but we saw hands at one point. No STD checks, nada. I say this as polite as I can. With her background, and I feel like it'd be beneficial to get checks in general. You know what? Always to get checked, even if that's not your line of work. But just make sure if you're having unprotected adventures, get checked.
So I'm very, very much like this.
Good idea, long night.
And I've heard great things about the Fairlife milk. I just have yet to actually use it. And drinking milk straight from a glass will actually like cause me to physically like gag.
Okay, what did you say, GSH? Did you do a dad joke? I can't find it, GSH. She's malnourished, so yes, her diet would cause hair loss. Oh, Foodie's name would be the Runs A1C.
And I've been that way since a child. I have my theories as to why. I had RSV as a baby, and my mom told me that I used to like basically like spit up milk every time I ate, basically. And I had RSV as a baby, and my mom told me that I used to like basically like spit up milk every time I ate, basically. And
What does it have to do with RSV? What is that you were a baby that spit up have to do with RSV?
and this was like before there was a lot of other options, and so I think now, like, I used to, when I was a child, I didn't used to just gag. I used to actually like when it was uncontrollable. As I got older, that stopped.
So many babies spit up. Like, there's a lot of babies that have that specific smell of spit up.
God.
Formula spit up specifically.
But that's why, like, I can't drink milkshakes if they're too thin. I cannot do it. It makes me nauseous. Anything that's too milky, can't do it.
Unless it's milky chai, then she can consume her every day. Huh?
That's why I got to be careful with like the textures of my shakes and stuff and proteins and stuff. It has to be thick, because if it's not thick, if it's not like viscous, I can't do it. So that's my little Five Below haul. Very excited about it. I felt like I was very pragmatic and thoughtful with my purchases, and I stayed well within my budget, and I'm happy about it.
Cream in her soda though, but it's not thin milk, it's thick milk.
Y'all, this is gonna be more of a talky vlog, but just about my experiences.
Obviously.
I didn't really vlog much of the actual day that I had.
The stuff that we would have actually preferred to see. That's okay.
But it was I've had a good day so far, and I think I'm gonna go home and get in the pool for a bit. And oh yeah, by the way, I hit another 1,000, so I'm at 2,600 steps for the day. And if I get the pool, then maybe I could have a really high step day. I've got so much shit to do. I hope I'm able to get in the pool. I have so much shit to do.
I was born pigeon-toed, had to wear braces on my legs for the first 9 months of my life. I don't ever think about it. If you were Roz, you would say you were born pigeon-toed, and that's why your hands hurt. That's the way her brain works.
It's daunting. Oh shit, I have a meeting at 5. I gotta go home. Okay, bye.
I know we've only been on for 2 hours. Should we react to something else random, or should we call it for the day? I don't know. For now, what is this? Oh, that's Zachary Michaels, which I cannot watch today. I can't. My noggin can't take it. Let's see, Quirky, something else. Okay, let us see. I'm gonna have to take a break either way. Videos. What haven't we watched, y'all? More. Spin the wheel. Well, a lot of these, since she's gotten rid of so many videos, the betrayal and indoctrination of fat acceptance. I don't know. I want to see her do something. Traveling plus size. My thoughts on the Whatever podcast. The Sleep Deprived Chronicles. I've joined the 4i Club. Can we react to Roz's Zachary Michaels' reaction to Roz's Amazon wish list? How long is it? I do have to actually do laundry and pack for my adventure, my 10-day long adventure, so I can't be on for 6 hours, but play her drunk cooking stream. I think she got rid of it, Cyanide. Unfortunately. Okay, that's just unboxing. We've watched those. $300 restock grocery haul. Sleep Deprived Chronicles preparing for the Fairy Festival. I don't know, just saw the thumbnail and they rate the items. Oh, I think in the Fairy Festival video, she shows tiny humans, so we probably shouldn't watch that one. My first boyfriend left me for my best friend. I think we've watched that. That one's an hour long. The best wide width shoes on the market. Oh, thank you. Goofy Amazon unboxing haul. Go to an archive channel. Rosie reacts. Yeah, she would react to her own stuff. She would react to her own stuff, or she reacted to Mr. Snowflake's video on Life by Jen. I might have it. Let me look. Oh, thank you, Cyanide Cupcake. Let's see. Okay, there's the Vegas stuff. Yeah, she got rid of so much. Shop with Me. I Met London Boy. We watched that one. For now, let us go with, My Experience on the Whatever? No. The Betrayal and Indoctrination? Maybe. I think I uploaded the drunk stream. Shadow, is it under Shadow on here? My Experience on the Whatever podcast. For now, we'll just play this so I have something playing now. Okay, I'm going to do a gentle little dainty. Oh, I should do the Betrayal one? Okay, go back. Roz, go back. Videos. Betrayed. What a thumbnail, eh? Okay, I'm going to leave y'all with a Be Right Back music so I can get my water. So y'all behave and I'll be right back.
Tough luck, babe. Struck out when you had about 30 chances. One bad day, now you don't know how to pay for the damage. I don't wanna climb. If I'm gonna fall back, it's a waste of time. Keep winning. How the hell do you make it look so easy? I'm spinning, and I can't seem to get back on my feet. Yeah, I might give up, 'cause I'm falling down now. Won't be good enough. I miss it. Those days when nothing ever really mattered. So willing to give it all deep into you might just shatter now. You're scared of time. Gotta beat the clock now. It's all up to pride. Tough luck, babe. Struck out when you had about 30 chances. One bad day, now you don't know how to pay for the damage. I don't wanna cry. If I'm gonna fall back, it's a waste of time. And I don't know where to go from here. Is it worth the fear? All alone, filling up with tears, and I'm hardly here. I am still burning slow. Do I stick it out now? Is it time to go? Keep winning. How the hell do you make it look so easy? I'm spinning, and I can't seem to get back on my feet. Yeah, I might give up, 'cause I'm falling down now. Won't be good enough. I miss it. Those days when nothing ever really mattered. So willing to give it all deep into you might just shatter now. You're scared of time. Gotta beat the clock now. It's all up to pride. Tough luck, babe. Struck out when you had about 30 chances. One bad day, now you don't know how to pay for the damage. I don't wanna cry. If I'm gonna fall back, it's a waste of time.
Okay, I've returned. Is everyone being good? Oh, I forgot my camera was off. Dodo bird. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Titty shimmy. I did miss a titty shimmy. Somebody put vodka in the corner for Atomic. Atomic, what were you up to? I'll get some snacks. Ooh, I would love a snack. I should, after this, I'm gonna nom nom. I'm gonna Someone explain it to Jizzy. What are y'all talking about? I missed something. Closed caption. There we go.
I do try to stay positive, but I also stay real. And this is
The audio here. Oh my God.
that I forgot to mention now. Hey y'all, working editing Rosie
Scar Shadow will DM you about the video. Okay.
here.
Is it the one we watched recently where she was talking shit about like Yaba and everybody?
I just wanted to pop in before this video starts to give a little smidge of context that I forgot to mention when I filmed this. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning and I had already taken melatonin, and because of where I was at mentally, I could not sleep.
It's a good thing that you worked with your camera off because your hair looks crazy here.
At all, and I had to kind of talk out some stuff. That's what this video is. It's just me talking out some things that I've experienced recently in the process of speaking out about how
Is she always extra, or is this an act? She's always like this.
fat activism has affected me negatively, and all those types of things.
Dumb pet peeve. I hate that forever and ever. She always has like sleeveless tops on, right? But for some reason, they're always crooked and like off of her shoulder. I don't like it.
So if you're used to me talking really fast and like that, you might want to watch the rest of this video in a 1.25, 1.5 speed.
If you insist.
Because I'm talking at a much slower pace than normal. Other people might really appreciate that because I talk too fast for them. So I don't know. But I just really felt like it was important that I share this video with y'all.
Thanks.
And my next couple videos are going to be
God, I hate her fucking
a little more like emotional, vulnerable, because I'm kind of going through a lot right now. And I'm not
FYI, melatonin is bad because you can build a tolerance. The best thing to take is tryptophan because it's an amino acid, so you can't build a tolerance. Interesting.
sharing a lot of it, but I am choosing to share some of it because I want to be able to look back on this point in my life and see how far I've come. Because yesterday I did some pretty cool stuff and I vlogged about it, but I was in a really emotional state yesterday. So you'll be seeing that, not in this video, but the one after, because I've been kind of stockpiling footage. So I'm just working on, I'm editing and working. So yeah. Anyway, hi, welcome to me.
Oh my gosh, look at her hair right here. Look at it. Would you guys just look at it? We're bouncy and trouncy and fun. Okay, I like it here.
It's like about
okay, never mind. I saw the back.
4 o'clock in the morning. I'll be honest. It's been a while since I've been up at this time of day.
You sent me a DM on Discord. Open up your Discord, dum.
We're gonna ignore the chaos that is my background. That's just my life. I just wrote up
the toxic and dangerous history of fat positivity.
Up this like Instagram story.
It's not opening.
From a video that I had finished watching, and I have found myself struggling to sleep and struggling tonight, and I want to document this.
Oh, I see. I think we just watched this one. Let me double check. I don't know. Is this the one we watched? Hold on. Did I react to this one? What is this? Did we react? Okay. Present. Hold on. Because it's not under, ew, I don't know how to change it to dark. Appearance device theme, dark theme. Thank you. Y'all let me know. I have to do it. React to you reacting to this one. Stop screen. Present. Share screen. Window. Share audio system. Is it this one? No. Where is it? Oh, there it is. This one. This one. Let's see. Let me know if we've reacted to this. Oh my God, it's 2 hours and 46 minutes. Okay, we won't be doing all that. Let's see if this is something we've done. I don't know.
Some strawberry Smirnoff. It had $1 off coupon on it, so this was only $10. Are you serious, JB? Oh my God.
I think we did because she finished
I'm gonna
it,
be
right?
about Girl World, so if you're not into that, I'm sorry. If you are, you're welcome. I want to be a little drunk first. I've decided that on this live, I'm going to let myself just let loose, have a little bit of fun. The bread came out so good, Brooke. My brother likes it too. It was so delicious. I'm going to wait before I have any more because I really like, it's very.
Yes, we did recently watch this one. Okay, let's see. What happens if I minimize this? Damn it. Okay. Remove from stage, presenter invite. This is so frustrating that it opens up on Chrome versus Firefox or whatever.
This moment of my healing journey and talk about it in a vulnerable video journal style. As the weeks have been going on,
thanks, Ella.
I announced the video with John. I had some fat activists who, and like I know one of them is a model, and
I need to make sure Shadow, there are a couple people that would probably love to have that. I think before she deleted it, I think I said to Charlie Gold that she should record that one because it was quite interesting, but I don't remember. My brain is a goldfish.
Were people that at one point that were my mutuals.
Hi, wrong Miss.
Like had attacked me on
it's okay, I love black hats. Please don't apologize.
Instagram. The first person citing that I'm anti-black because I am speaking out about how activism has hurt me.
Wait, what? Am I focused?
And like I know one of them is a model, and were people that at one point that were my mutuals. Like had attacked me on Instagram.
Is this a pimple?
The first person citing that I'm anti-black because I am speaking out about how activism has hurt me.
Ow. My hair. Your anti-blackness is repugnant, just like your soul. The brand you uphold is your ancestral truth, complacent in the genocide of black, fat, disabled bodies.
And then I watched this video today talking about a lot of the history of fat activism that I don't think gets talked about a lot, especially in fat positive spaces. And there were so many women that were talked about in this video, so many women I'd never heard of because they were prominent in fat spaces before I hit a scene in 2013, before like modern fat activism. And the video focused more on dimensions, which I've heard of. I don't know a ton about them.
What is she whining about now? Fat activism?
Specifically. But they spoke about these different women's stories and these lists of fat models who all died within their 40s and 50s. And
all of them are open, Angelica. Look, 1, 2, all of these drawers over here are wide open. But I think it's because she shoved shit in there and it's not folded, so she can't close them.
Pretty much all of them had similar timelines of finally like realizing that they wanted to reclaim their health, and most of them were tied to certain types of partners.
The word is feeder.
In how, the video used the term encouragers, I guess. I've been pretty vocal about talking about feederism on YouTube platforms and haven't been demonetized, but...
Oh. Well, isn't that a quinky?
I've been spent time...
Ha. This didn't age well. Say it again.
Haven't been demonetized, but...
Nope, one more time. A little further.
I've been pretty vocal about talking about feederism on YouTube platforms and haven't been demonetized, but...
We watched those yesterday, and aren't you exhausted? Which ones? There is a fucking Jeff that's not leaving me alone right now.
I haven't spent a ton of time on my channel talking about feederism, but...
Confirmed Scar is a Minecraft villager. Did I make a Minecraft noise?
My heart is feeling really heavy tonight because I feel at such a crossroads right now.
Shadow, bless you.
Appreciate.
I've done it twice. I can't help it. It's my brain. I mimic and I make weird noises.
Having found
That's why I'm the woman of many accents. I don't know what's wrong with me.
a way to love myself for who I am and where I'm at in life.
Oh, damn it, we're crying.
Because I feel like that has allowed me the ability to love myself enough to want to be healthier and do better for myself. But I am
Miss T, you okay over there?
feeling a sense of like
A hot ow.
abandonment. Not from everyone. I've actually been kind of impressed at the amount of people that are silently supporting me in these communities and the people that have come to me
It's an ADHD thing, same here. Oh, fair then. I feel okay.
privately about having left these communities and their experiences. Those things have really been pushing me through and making me feel supported enough to talk about my journey as it's happening. But I remember being 20, I left the church when I was 18, but 19, 20, and
maybe the church is a big part of her trauma. I feel like half the time when she's going over trauma, it's all, oh, well, the church. Oh, it's the church. It's the church, the churchity church.
realize
Maybe you need to address your relationship with the church. Not like go to church, but like talk about the church.
and watching these people that had watched me grow up and be a part of my life, just like,
oh, look at it. Y'all see that dainty little tear? You love when I say trauma. Trauma. Look at it. Look. It's a real tear.
just like turn their backs on me when I left the church.
Isn't that an off-shoulder top? This one is Ozzy, but her tank top earlier was not, but somehow it was still off-shoulder.
I left Mormonism. And I guess I felt some of that pain be re-triggered, leaving
One of my issues with Roz, and I don't mean to sound ugly, but it's going to sound ugly. She makes, and we've said it in 20 different ways, because Roz rates every trauma the same, it is hard to differentiate what is actually a serious traumatic or triggering thing in her life. Because whether it's a broken metatarsal or the very heavy details we spoke about this week, she rates them all the same when she goes through her trauma. She makes all of them sound like they're on level playing fields.
acceptance groups. Because I'm still friends with feedies. I'm still friends with people in those communities. And I don't judge them for staying.
Hey, Sneaky.
And I just have a different view of the ideology now.
It's like a flat line. Yes. And the reason it's been so hard for everybody to talk about this week is because it's so heavy, but then she doesn't understand why we don't treat her pencil knee the same as that.
And so anyone that's able to understand that and respect that and know that I'm not hating them or...
She fell in a puddle one time when she was 12, and she wants us to treat the puddle trauma the same as that.
Condemning them, but that I am coming to a new place in life and really deeply reevaluating beliefs that I once held so deep to my core, because I once believed that if I didn't believe these things, I was a bad person.
Oh, now we're back on the religious stuff. I thought we were still talking about the fat stuff.
And not at all in my early 20s seeing how I was repeating like indoctrination patterns from my childhood. And I see it so clearly now.
Oh
because
my
of course,
God, yes.
There are people in the spaces that aren't that in depth, that don't hold those values so staunchly. But being someone who, I guess, does take things kind of in a literal sense like that, and being neurodivergent and
boop, 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 boop. Roz, you've been told multiple times you don't have autism. If that's what you're speaking about as far as your neurodivergence.
having my religious trauma and all that, it makes so much sense to me like now.
I want you all to know that she has ADHD, yes, which is a form of neurodivergency, but I think she's speaking in regards to autism. Oh yes, her religious trauma is that she had to go to summer camp And then that whenever she left the church was not supportive afterwards. Yeah.
How
you are not right in the head. Yeah, who, me? Yes, that's true. Correct.
I got that deep into it. It used to be one of my biggest fears to have a call out like that happen to me on my Instagram when I got those comments from those people within the community saying that, you know, I'm they didn't use
Weirdo brat stall. I'm going to take that as a compliment, though. She says her trauma isn't content, but what was the We're All Insane podcast about? Wasn't that the content she put out? Yes, it was 33 traumas.
Use the word racist. They use the words anti-black because so many people within the movement hold the belief that it's founded in being, you know, if you're fat phobic, you're also racist because those movements are tied intrinsically through inclusivity. I'm not an expert. I don't want to.
I promise. Right now they're just being silly. They're not being anything hateful or malicious. They're just being a little troll. I don't mind them.
Speak for people.
If they start being problematic or hateful to you guys, different conversation.
But that rhetoric is really damaging.
I can't even argue with them, though. They're not saying anything wrong about me thus far.
And I think it's one of the many reasons why I struggled to let go of those beliefs to begin with, and why I found them harmful, because it
Thanks for the stream. I hope you have a wonderful day, Catloo.
Weaponizes people's morality and beliefs. I had someone in those comments literally telling me that I didn't believe in Black Lives Matter because I love fat activism, and I'm like, I don't understand how those equate. And
don't compare your fat issues with racism. Skin color is not a fucking choice.
Nothing that I've ever talked about in this process has had.
Imagine being so freakish attacking someone else. Girl, fix your brain. Trump's tariffs tax on Americans. Listen. Oh, okay, it's deleted. I was going to say, you're still welcome to play with us, but you got to chill out, okay?
Anything to do?
Eat a burger, for fuck's sake. See what I'm telling y'all about the skinties? We can't win either.
With the broader movement, outside of how fat activism has specifically harmed my psyche and my experiences within fat spaces, and how the current movement within fat activism has strayed so far from being about helping marginalized bodies and being more about championing people's specific commodification of their own bodies or their own egos to use.
You want a burger? What kind of burger?
That rhetoric for growth.
Sure, surely, right?
Whether financially, socially, attention-wise, whatever the case is. And that I was a perpetrator in that too. It requires an immense amount of self-reflection and self-accountability.
Gosh, I hate the winter time.
To see that. If we were talking more about the systemic issues and we weren't micro-picking our problems as the roots of why,
that should be
this TikTok or
hyper analytical, micro picking,
this post or this video, what have you, pushing dangerous misinformation and being activists and figureheads in these communities.
I'm going to say that you like to use headlines once again, and I think you never look into what you're speaking about. And so as far as topics related to this, I don't think you're well informed enough to have these conversations.
That continue doing.
Neither am I, which is why I'm not having these conversations.
Encourage, specifically, I will speak to young women, young AFABs, who have their ego and youth on their side to not see.
Ego and youth on their side.
That continue to encourage, specifically, I will speak to young women, young AFABs, who have their ego and youth on their side to not see.
Ego and youth.
The bigger picture. I was at.
Have a great day, Naughty Box.
20-year-old. I was at 23-year-old. I'm currently 31. And outside of my injuries and my thankfully very mild diabetes, I'm fairly healthy in terms of my blood work and other things. But that doesn't.
Can I break this down? Roz wanted to be wanted and she found a group that flattered her. That's mostly it. Thank you for breaking it down in a way I understand, because I don't know what was happening.
Change the fact that I'm 31 and.
Can you say you hate her mouth? Yes, you can.
It's not always going
The truck
to be that way. And as I've been looking further into those that have left these communities and why they've left and how many people have died so young because they clutched so deeply to these beliefs that were so appealing.
Can you take a look back at this one, Roz, and realize if you continue the way you're going, you too are going to pass from a young age, like at a young age?
Especially to someone like me, when I just wanted to feel accepted and understood.
And that is the big thing. You don't have any sense of self. Even today, you don't know who you are other than being a fat girl on the internet.
Just wanted a community of people that understood what it was like to be ostracized. The plot got lost somewhere along the way. And I'm still trying to figure it out.
Did I just say caps lock? How did I do that?
And
she's staring at herself. She is literally staring at herself during this. Stop pissing people off and causing drama everywhere.
I've been feeling very alone because I feel
she needs some real life friends, like people that she can go sit on their couch and have these conversations with.
I feel like there's two sides to this conversation.
She does have a whiny toddler mouth. You're right, Diary.
And I'm standing in the fucking middle. And I don't want to walk to one side because I feel like the majority of it are people that hate being fat and hate themselves and are fat phobic and mean. And obviously it's not everybody, but there's a large enough portion of that that's just hard to ignore. And the other side is like over coddly and overcompensating for the vitriol that fat people get in this world.
She is such a turd, she can't keep friends. Because everything comes down to how her trauma is worse than everybody else's trauma. She can't just be there for somebody else. If she can't talk about herself when she's doing it, she doesn't want to hear your voice. Like, Bob forbid somebody go into her chat and talk about the days they're having. She has to somehow circle it back around to how whatever she's gone through is more important. If you're having a rough day, it's how it's related to her. If you have a medical issue, she'll probably think she has it.
I just want to exist, man. I just want to.
Or she'll say, me too. Yeah, I get it. Clock that T.
Vibe while I figure out what the fuck I'm doing. While I come to terms with how wrong I've been on some things. And make decisions that I think are what's best for me. And realizing all these things I've been telling myself for years may not be true. And just realizing like how much fear mongering happens in relation to fat people's health online.
Fear? What? Can you explain this one for me, Roz?
On both sides. From the fat folks with, you know, food policing and really shitty, unhelpful, uninsightful, unnuanced bullshit comments to the fat acceptance side.
When did this come out? Okay, this is October 23. So this is before she started losing on the Manjaro.
Just blatantly ignoring like factual health statistics and just like factual things about health that get diluted to, I don't know, like minimize the
Is it fear mongering or is it minimizing?
inside, just blatantly ignoring like factual health statistics.
Okay, a health statistic. If you weigh over 500 pounds, you're probably going to have pain in your body and inflammation. Statistic.
And just like factual things about health that get diluted to.
If you have unmanaged type 2 diabetes, you can end up in a bad situation. Sorry, Scar, when did you say this was from? It was October 12th, 2023.
I don't know, like minimize the negative feelings associated.
Just throwing words out, hoping they'll stick. That's what it feels like. One of these talking points will get to you guys and you'll feel bad for me. Do you see my singular tear? Feel bad for me.
I have no idea if I'm making any fucking sense right now.
No, you're not. You're talking in a circle.
Because I just have this overwhelming urge
Have a great day, Bella.
to record myself talking right now, trying to figure out what's going on in my brain.
Then talk to a therapist.
I feel like
why do I dislike her more than the other two? I'm serious. Why? We actually spoke about this yesterday, Concrete, that for some reason Roz gets under people's skin more than the other girls. I mean, depending on who you are, some people cannot stand ALR's voice and they will like drop kick their screens, but similar reaction to Roz.
Trade. And I don't really know.
I think it's because Roz has that level of arrogance about her where she seems like she wants to be the smartest person in the room and she speaks down to people. Like she treats people like idiots and that she knows better than you do. It doesn't matter what the topic is. She just speaks like she knows better.
How to conceptualize that?
And it doesn't matter the situation. She's had it worse or she's the hero.
I feel like betrayed by like a movement.
Okay, so at the beginning of this video, someone said that she was going against Black Lives Matter, but now we're talking about movements and somehow making that person who was upset about that into Roz feeling betrayed by a movement.
And I don't quite. I got therapy tomorrow, so I'll be talking to my therapist. Don't worry about that, guys. But
they called her a racist, right? Kind of.
I want to document these moments in this journey that I'm on.
You don't have to. That's an option as well.
Because I want to look back on this when things are more clear and make more sense.
My mom, who is not a Girl World scholar, rolls her eyes and says she's always a victim when we listen to your streams in the car. Tell your mother I apologize for my filthy, whorish mouth. And that I hope she is having a good time.
And I'm in less pain every day. And yeah, I've been really not doing too hot with my body pain.
Thank you, Shadow.
I'm hoping that when my new computer chair comes, that'll help because this computer chair is broken. Before I went on leave.
So this is when we got the new chair.
One day I leaned over in the chair and lost my balance and the chair fell with me in it.
Oh, God.
And it's just not been the same since. And I think it's getting worse. And so it's just extraordinarily uncomfortable.
Somehow, I'm telling you, we end up in the same fucking conversations almost 3 years later. A chair's breaking, pain flares.
Even for a short period of time, let alone an 8-hour shift. And it's getting colder. So I think I'm not going to be able to get into the pool much anymore. And I'm worried about that because I use that pool a lot to help with stretching and doing my light workouts and stuff.
Therapy won't work for any of the girls, and I will die on that hill. Well, Roz has had too much access to care, and that's such a weird sentence to say in regards to therapy, that the only thing she takes from therapy is how she can manipulate it against people. She doesn't do the work. She doesn't actually self-reflect. She wants to see how she can leverage it.
And at the end of the day, it's like, I feel stuck. And I really shouldn't be putting emphasis on other people's comments. And so I apologize if that's like how that was coming off earlier when I was mentioning all of that. But it's just, I guess I just feel like because I don't know fully where and how I stand, I just feel lost.
What are we talking about, dude? Are we you don't know where you stand, like as far as the fat activism or in life? What are you saying? This is like 29 minutes of word salad.
I feel
Add some ranch powder or something.
lost. I'm a lot less angry this go around versus when I left the church. For years.
Now it's the church. Are we talking about the church or fat activism? What are we talking about here?
I couldn't talk about God without getting angry. When I left Mormonism. But I'm feeling and seeing so many parallels to these experiences that I'm having.
Oh, so the church is like health at every size? She's saying the experiences were the same. That's interesting. Yeah, she's saying the Mormon church has parallels to fat activism. Fat acceptance? Fat acceptance.
And it just hurts. And I'm not wanting to sit in that hurt.
The Church of Fat Activists. Ooh. The fatty church. No, that doesn't seem right. The fatism. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there.
I don't know. I want to ignore it. I want to push it to a side. I want it to figure itself out and be uninvolved from me while it's doing it. And that's not how emotions work. I've always been someone who's over-intellectualized my feelings instead of feeling them.
Wait, what?
Be uninvolved from me while it's doing it. And that's not how emotions work. I've always been someone who's over-intellectualized my feelings.
Over-intellectualized my feelings. So she can talk the talk, but not walk the walk?
Instead of feeling them. That's something that happens a lot with people that have heightened self-awareness.
Good morning, Yami.
And I am most certainly someone who has a heightened sense of self-awareness.
Oh my God.
Every therapist.
Throw something at
Instead of feeling them.
In her general direction in Minecraft.
That's something that happens a lot with people that have heightened self-awareness. And I am most certainly someone who has a heightened sense of self-awareness.
Maybe a heightened sense of self-worth.
I have had every therapist that I've ever had tell me that.
You have a YouTube now? You're making a channel? Ooh.
And it's not the compliment they think it is.
She is Jizzo, yes.
It's exhausting.
What is this? What is this? What the fuck is this? Look at the frames. Go back. The drama of it all.
And it's not the compliment they
Oh, I did, Panda. I screenshot.
think it is.
It's not the compliment they think it is.
It's exhausting.
It's hard to always be this strong. Why must I be so brave? Why must I come to the internet and show you all my strengths and my will? Sorry. Can we watch it in slow-mo? I just want to watch her cry in slow-mo. Please forgive me. Hold on. I'm telling you, 'tis the season to have a cold. La 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 la. Scar, did you react to the autism visit? I did. We went over that entire journey, and then she deleted it because she's kind of a dick. Oh, cupcake sundaes or tangerine? Oh, tangerine. Okay. Go and slow it down to cry for me. Okay, let's see. Tangerine, I need you to announce yourself. I would have been waving my little hands for you earlier. I told y'all, if I ever come online doing this shit, say, Scar, log the fuck off for the day. Just log the fuck off. At least tell me to turn off my camera. That's the least y'all can do for me. So self-aware, so confident and sure. And what was it, 2 videos ago that we just watched? It sucks. I am strong. I wish I knew what it was like to be weak, but I don't because I'm so strong. Big strong girl. I've never seen her express gratitude. She had a roof over her head. She's obviously not starving, and she has no responsibility. When have we actually, like you said, seen her be thankful and have gratitude? But when have we seen her just not whine? Like, not look at the negatives in life? Even though she's lost her platform on YouTube, she hasn't thanked her YouTube audience for still keeping her relevant. She hasn't been like, just thank you guys. It's always bad, 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 bad. It's because she's so strong. Roz, it's no wonder why you have a hard time keeping relationships. You could have cut all this out. I pinky promise.
I have been struggling to get on here and talk about anything because this has been very heavily on my mind the past few weeks.
When she was editing this, she said, yeah, this is good to show the world. She thought to herself, I'm going to keep in that dainty little whisper. I'm going to keep in the,
and I'm not ready to talk about certain things yet. I'm not ready to go into the ways.
And this is still on her fucking channel. This isn't in the archives that Shadow has. This is just on her page.
Like, I want to reconvene my health and things like that.
Reconvene my health.
Because I don't want everybody interjecting their thoughts and opinions into it. And I struggle with feeling like that and feeling like I want to share. I've always wanted to share myself. And
to every damn Uber driver that's ever existed, yeah, you have. Bless their hearts. They just want to fucking drive. And you're like, let me tell you my life story.
Build a community of people who are here for me, you know? And that exists. I have that. But I'm also seeing.
Do we know the moment she stopped her health journey? It seems like to me, Stephanie, when she stopped the Manjaro, because pretty quickly after she stopped the Manjaro, she started rapidly putting on weight. Scar, I'm going to have to replay Gang Gang, all of your past lives on Raw so I can catch up. There's so much I Love Blackheads. There's so much. And I'll be gone for 10 days here soon. So thankfully, I never shut the fuck up. So y'all will have a ton of my voice just cawing in your ears.
Just how many people were here because we had the same ideology. And the moment I reflected and changed that, he didn't give a shit about me. And that sucks. Healing, real healing,
10 days. I know.
Ain't fucking pretty. It isn't.
It's real and it's raw.
Healing, real healing, ain't fucking pretty. It isn't sunshine and rainbows.
It's
and
not always
curly,
rainbows and
pretty,
butterflies. It's
random sponsored
compromise.
content talking about bloom or
Oh my God, Scar, like you can't stream from another location? Fuck. Well, I don't think my in-laws would appreciate it very much.
better health or whatever. Healing is non-linear, messy, ugly. Sometimes it's not consistent.
I feel like I'm going to miss so much while I'm gone. Probably not. I feel like it's going to be foodie, not getting paid. Maybe she'll be in Syria by the time I get back. That'd be interesting. But on Roz's end,
Sometimes it takes a lot of takes. Sometimes it has a lot of dead ends. But I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm so fucking
tell your in-laws to react. That would be a terrible idea. I pinky promise.
proud of myself. I had the realization recently that as of January of this year, I spent $1,100 on DoorDash in 1 month.
Hold on. Shut the fuck up. Everyone, shut up. I'm just gonna screen record this and send it to certain people where Roz says she's never spent $700 in a month.
As of January of this year, I spent $1,100 on DoorDash in 1 month.
Damn it. I forgot to turn off the closed captions because I'm stupid. Yeah. Okay, one more time. How do I get her big ass? Oh, that was rude. I was going to say big ass body in the shot, but okay. There we go. Start and play.
I had the realization recently that as of January of this year, I spent $1,100 on DoorDash in 1 month. And I know how far I've come.
Okay, thank you, Roz.
So, no amount of hate comments on TikTok while I'm working.
Hold on. I'm just going to send that before I forget that. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. I just have the memory of a goldfish. I have to make sure. Gallery? Nope, that's not right. Apps? Attachments? No. One day you'll figure out what you're fucking doing with your life. It's not going to be today, but you will remember it. Okay, there we go. It is sent.
Now, or naysayers about what I'm doing or how I'm doing it is going.
Mish, who do you think I sent it to? Yes, that is sent right over to that box.
Deter the amount of growth I fucking had. And just because pounds are
$1,100. Well, you're no Amberlynn Reed or Foodle Boodle, but $1,100 in a month on DoorDash is still pretty fucking impressive.
melting off of my body doesn't discount the amount of growth and change I've made in my lifestyle. And I'm fucking proud of that. I have such a long way to go. And I have a lot to figure out. And it's not going to be easy at all.
Did I not turn these back on? Dum-dum. Hold on. I got to find it again. Okay, one more time. I want to go to this.
Too literally.
Turtle. May I help you? Are you a member of the Turtle Club?
Well, not exactly.
Not am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Is he okay?
He's fine.
He's fine, Turtle.
Tell me it's not the same fucking person. Tell me they're not the same individual. Look at this. Tell me they're not the same. It's like a fucking reflection.
I'm gonna get
What year is this? Oh, I'm so sorry, Tiny. It was 2023.
there in my own time. And the first step was letting go of a movement of rhetoric that was holding me back from allowing myself
To
the
heal?
space for growth.
Oh, growth. Well, you got that part down.
I'm not
Do you think there was ever a person from the Thanksgiving dinner, or did she use the old teenage girl vacuum hickey trick? Oh, no, I think there was definitely a human there. I think she was suckled upon.
sorry if that pisses anyone off.
Wait, what?
From allowing myself the space for growth. I'm not sorry if that pisses anyone off. So.
Oh, we've watched that. No, thank you.
It's just interesting to realize that I had people who I once considered friendly or friends attacking me for.
You know what video I want to watch at some point? The video where Ross talks about 10 dudes. Yeah, I want to hear that video.
Attacking me for saying that something hurt me.
I need more info about why she left the church. Freya. So there she was in debate, something like that, like debate. And the debate was gay marriage. And Roz had been, there was a couple other reasons, but this was the one that really made her think everything she knew was a lie. It was gay marriage, and Roz was spewing off why it was wrong because of what she learned at the church. And someone was like, why can't two people who love each other just be together? And Roz was like, whoa, that's deep. So that's why.
I think it was the title of Obese to Beast video that we did. I think that's what set a lot of people off. But fat acceptance harmed me. That's true.
Huh.
I okayed that title.
Okay.
And I stand by that.
Oh, everyone, PG-13.
You know, I don't know if I should say this or not, but he originally wanted to put that it destroyed my life. And I didn't okay that title because I don't think that's true.
Wait, what? Who is this?
That's true. I okayed that title. And I stand by that. You know.
You have a hello, tiny human. Did you send me the picture, boo-boo? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you sent me the picture. Oh, no. What? Not you, boo-boo. Oh, cute. Gorgeous. Love. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Can you guys see it? Probably not. Maybe. There you guys go. Wow. Look at that. Wow. Tiny Human got those for Christmas/birthday today. Yeah.
I don't know if I should say this or not, but he originally wanted to put that it destroyed my life.
Okay, boo. I'm about to hop off in just a minute. Did you finish what I asked you to? Did you finish what I asked you to? Did you try on your clothes? Oh, no. Did you pick up the room that I asked you to? Your restroom? Oh, okay.
And I didn't okay that title because I don't think that's true. And like Johnny Wynn said himself,
we need the 10 guy story. I have to find it.
And I believe this too. There are a lot of good parts to fat acceptance. Like otherwise I wouldn't have stood in it so much and believed in it so much. There are good parts to it. There were things that helped me in the journey of self-love and self-discovery when I was younger.
Ooh, Concrete Cauldron asks, Tiny Blue Anthropologist, in case Tiny's not looking at the screen at this moment. What was your first impression when you heard her mention you?
And that's what I'm trying to figure out how to untangle. Like, how to untangle it, how to, like, separate.
Good afternoon. Are you serious? I hope your day's been going well.
I'll come on here with a proper update. I filmed one a while ago, but I feel like it's obsolete already.
Was she in Angelica? Part of me is like, should we go over the whatever podcast? I don't know how long it is. What I might do is find that and tomorrow make that our talking point. If Roz doesn't upload on something today, maybe we will go over the whatever podcast. But that one guy in the whatever podcast has tiny peen energy, and I really want to like shake him for his lunch money. But I know it's on there.
So I have some stuff to update you guys on and things I want to talk about. But this topic, these thoughts, have been really ruminating in my mind.
Ruminating,
and I'm going to remember to link the video I mentioned at the beginning of this. I kind of spurred this. There's been a lot of videos that I've been watching recently from certain creators that I really appreciate, because there's a couple I clicked on.
Exactly. Are you serious? Instead of BE or BDE, he's got TPE. Like, that guy sucks.
The creators that are clearly super shitty and just like seeking the fat phobic views, like the people that just like love to clown on fat people and like don't give a fuck about fat people or fat people's feelings at all.
Okay. Most of the time I really don't go after for, like, we'll talk about it in relation to like what you eat and your diabetes and stuff, but I feel like I have plenty other insults in regards to you, Roz, that have nothing to do with your size.
But there are a lot of creators that do care about those things and are critical to these movements and how they've harmed and hurt people. And I'm really thankful for those creators, because it makes this whole process more.
Stephanie, I hear you with the accidental threesome, but have you ever heard of an accidental tensome? Roz has.
Accessible. Because I'm not going to sit there and watch people, especially people who've never been fat, like make
I have been fat.
fun of fat people. Like I thought.
No, I'm down 160, 154-ish pounds, Roz. I've been fat.
What I'm here to do. So anyway, thank you so much for watching.
Is that where we're going to end today? I think that's a good spot to end. I gotta get laundry done and start packing. Scar, I'm still trying to wrap my head around that one. So the trick is, when you fall, you land on 10 of them. Angelica, I was told to eat a cheeseburger today. I'm a skinty. I'm going to be honest. I can't take the trolls too seriously. 'Tis fine. But we're going to stop today. We'll be back tomorrow. Everyone be on your best behavior. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Brush your teeth, wash your hair, pee after sex, talk to your healthcare providers before starting or ending a medication. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Feels like we're dancing in the eye of the storm.